So welcome back, folks. We are back live as we bring you the first of many Hector Cadle Memorial Race held here in beautiful twin towns of San Ignacio and Santa Elena. We'll bring up the Cad and Cadle family. Riders are getting set. Then we have Jasmar, we have Isidoro, Shane Jones. Okay. All right. Yeah. Keith, you want to give the course quicker? I think you do two laps. Tell the folks.
Good morning, gentlemen. Listen up. This race, you have, for the completion of the race, you have 2 laps around the boulevard. It will be turned at Sacred Heart College.
Thank you, Keith. So we have Mr. Shane Jones back on his bike riding for Whatever Boys. We have the young Aaron Pope coming up riding for Team Misfits. Of course, we have Isidoro. We ride on a touch. Isidoro, ride on a touch. We have Jasmar Kadgira, and can three name there. Say the back my bike after 8 years. We have the 2012 cross country champion Giovanni Lovell riding for Troya Treats. We have Oton Olivares. Oton, who you ride for? PMA? Or the existing more here? Team Cad, all right. The same man ride for Team Cad. Okay. We have Caleb Ortega. He rides for Whatever Boys. And we have Khalil Gentle. He rides for Whatever Boys. The silent one, Kenyon Sanford. We have GMA Brown riding for Whatever Boys. We have Johan Choto riding for Team Misfits. We have Stefan Pelayo riding for Team Misfits. Adrian Williams riding for Whatever Boys.
We have 2 laps you have to do to finish.
Kyan Tench riding for Team G Floor. The young Keith Enright riding for Team G Floor. We have Mr. Cad riding for Cad. We have Tristan McCoy riding on a touch. The only young lady, we have Irene Baki riding for Legions. We have Mr. Purple, and I get the story boy, so yeah, awesome story. Riding for Whatever Boys. We have Renan Cad, race number 28.
First lap, that is sheep. Second, that is prize.
So first lap that is sheep by the grave site.
Guys, let me get everybody attention. The road is not closed, so the yellow line is in effect. Do not cross the yellow line, you get disqualified. The road is not closed and there's heavy traffic out there, so stay within the lane. Do not cross the yellow line. Everybody understand that? Road's not closed, so stay on your right hand side.
So there are the family members and the sponsors. Hector Cadle Memorial
Guys,
is
there's 6 station prize. There's 3 going and there's 3 coming. 7 station prize. Right, the last one is the sheep down this way.
And 4 coming.
3 going,
and
4 coming.
Mr. Mala will be standing up at the station prize location. He'll be flagging you guys. Right, there's no double dipping, so whoever gets there get that station prize.
So it's about to go down, folks. The live is being sponsored by the Cadle Cad family, by 4A Imports, and of course Tillet Farm in this village.
station prize of $200 going will be at Nord's Farm. Second station prize will be at the roundabout in Spanish Lookout, by Spanish Lookout. That's a dental cleaning. Third station prize will be who gets to the roundabout first in Belmopan, and that's a station prize of $200.
The roundabout by the bridge, not inside of Belmopan.
Coming back, we have a grand station prize of $250, and that's at Mount Hope. We have a breakfast for two at the Shell gas station. We have the sheep at the cemetery entrance, and for our girls, our female, we have a $100 station prize at Mount Hope. We also just got a last minute station prize here at Sarita's for $100. Anybody could get it. So guys, safe ride. Thank you guys for coming out.
We're going to do a rollout. After we pass the bump at the Shell gas station, Marla's going to be there. He's going to drop the flag. And then
What the next 100 station
And
prize?
then we have another 100 station prize just coming out just now. We appreciate all the sponsors. That station prize we have figure it out, but I know now. Where? Front of Kaya Cargo.
Kaya Cargo. Next station prize of $100.
We had to figure that one out, right? It's only getting better, guys. Maybe when it'll come back, and I have plenty more surprises. Thank you guys for coming out.
Thank you, Ms. Cadle.
Which way Yana? Give me.
What part? Give me what part?
Right Yana.
Okay.
Right the roundabout.
You sure? No forgot, you know. All right.
Bring me a little towards it.
So there is a family sponsored event. Yambia annual event, right? Yes, I say Yambia. Next year, be bigger and better. Yeah, bigger and better. Okay, better prices. All right, good. You hear that? So this is just something I want to try out. So, you know, be with the folks who decide for sponsor races. Like in an interview this morning, young Johan Tuto say, you know, normal have race. So. We have Holster Baptist taking part in this event, so they roll out and then the race get underway. Like I move over to my motorcycle. Here are the cards. Shaquille, right? Shaquille, yeah. Just remember the new name. Yeah. Yes, man. Yeah. You know Mr. Tom Jones, all right? Beat up my boy, you know. I see Mr. James Alford taking part. He rides for Team Phoenix. So roll out, folks, and then the race will be underway. A pleasant good morning, cycling fans and supporters. Welcome to the Hector Cadle Memorial Race on this beautiful Sunday morning. Close to some 30 riders. There's Mr. Tom Jones sitting at the back. We're going to bring a live action into your living room. Of course, we want to big up the people bringing it live into your living room. And big up the Cadle family, Cadle and Cadle family. We want to big up for Imports and of course Tillett Farm at Frank Eddie's Village. Good morning, Mr. Evan Tillett. Want to say good morning to all our usual fans who always tune in. Belize is a very popular sport in Belize. Why, Kit? Alright, so you know, he say, give me the list of station prizes. So we put Mr. Keith Mala. So the man anybody and me, let's go. So here the station prize there. We know we have prize Mount Hope. We have prize the roundabout. We have prize the cemetery. We tell Mr. Keith give me that list of station prizes. You know the first place one get $500. 4, 3, 2, 1, come right down. It's an open event, so it's not it's no junior category or anything like that, so it's all mixed up together. There's the Rainy Backy, race number 100, and the front it's Kenyon Sanford, race number 30. An attack by Shane Jones. Shane Jones, attack by Shane Jones. He rides for Whatever Boys. He race number 26. Shane Jones on the attack. Here goes Keith Enright Jr. Keith Enright Jr. Keith Enright Jr. responding. There is Rain and Cad. Here is Keith Enright Jr. riding for Team G Floor in hot pursuit of the one lead rider. No, but you still have somebody out front. I think you have Jasmar Cad up front. Jasmar Cad Guerra, yes. So I think that Shane Jones was the first rider. There's Rain and Cad race number 24. Keith Enright race number 5. As they pursue one rider up front, Jasmar Guerra Cad, I call him. Everybody knows Jasmar Guerra, but he's Cad. We have caught up to Jones, and it's young Keith Enright Jr. riding for Team G Floor. A pleasant good morning to all our cycling fans in Belize and around the world. I want to say good morning to the folks there in Guyana, folks. Mr. Kwame and French Guyana also. We have some top fans out there. Here comes Sky and Tench. There's a young Aaron Pope. As we make our way towards Esperanza, they're about to make contact with the lead rider, Jasmar Cad Guerra. Keith Enright Jr. bringing back the rider. And his wheel is his teammate, Kyan Tench. There is a young Rain and Cad. Young Aaron Pope is number 21. Rain and race number 24. Kyan race number 6. Keith race number 5. Number 29 is Jasmar. Pulls off the front. And the entire peloton. Folks, we leave Santa Elena. We head all the way to Rolling Creek. We go over the bridge. We make a turn around the roundabout. We head back to San Ignacio and the Lomalos Boulevard. Make our way to the college. We turn back and do a Sacred Heart College, and we do 2 laps. So when you come in, do 1 lap, then you go around and do the final lap. On the first lap, you win a sheep by the burial ground. Once again, picking up the Cadle family, putting this race together along with the Cad family. Mr. Hector Cadle would be very proud. He was a sportsman and he was a quiet man, according to the family member. His wife is out here to support, and all the family members out here to support. 2 riders off the front. It seems that it's Kyan Tench riding for G Floor, along with Jasmar Guerra off the front. Jasmar Guerra Cad. There's Jamie Brown. We can see Kenyon, race number 30. Kenyon Sanford, the silent one. And the front, number 22, Johan Choto, ride for Team Misfits. Number 24, there is Rain and Cad, race number 24. 2 riders riding away. Young Kyan Tench riding for G Floor and Jasmar Guerra. We move up to the front of the race. I had to borrow a pair of eyes. I forgot my pair of eyes at home, so I hope I can see well. We make our way to the front of the race. As we just passing through Esperanza Village, we make our way to the front of the race on this beautiful Sunday morning. Good morning, Dolfo Cabral out there, Dolfo and Miss Alda out there in California. Thank you guys for always supporting. We know the Miguel Williams Dynasty race coming up in September, folks. A big event, huge event, great prizes. So tune in when Dolfo make his way to the city and have up on the making way to Belize and have up on the show as we return, so he could tell you guys a whole lot. I want to say big thank you to Miss Rita Thompson, being my co-host last Thursday. We had fun. I want to say good morning to the guys there at the Lamar Park in California. Probably have on a big TV. They watch Tour de France and they watch this race. Kyan Tench on the front. Race number 6, laying down the law, doing some 25 miles an hour in a headwind. We want to thank the traffic department. We want to thank all the riders who came out, all the supporters. Of course, my driver Rick, who braved the element and came up this morning. I want to shout out my Sunday in Chicago. The Dallas crew, one of the Dallas crew visiting at the shop, Mr. Adrian Tun. The Houston crew. I want to shout out Travis and the crew, Elephant Sons. Just Margera on the front. Ken Tench, 2 riders. And here comes Kenyon Stanford. Kenyon Stanford come out of nowhere. Kenyon Stanford riding for G-Flow, have joined his teammate up front. Kenyon Stanford, the silent one, silently. He creep up and away silently. Looking back, there's a gap. And it's Kenyon Stanford immediately on the pace, laying down the law. Kenyon Stanford riding for Team G-Flow. He raised number 30 as he lays down the law. The pace picked up to some 27 miles an hour. Kenyon looking back to see the damage they have done. Folks, a serious headwind we're heading into. 2 G-Flow riders up front. Kenyon Stanford and Kyan Tench, along with Jasmar Girakad. Pass in front of Running Double Meets. Folks, the race makes its way to Running Creek Roundabout and back. I want to thank the President of the Cycling Federation who came out, Mr. Glenn Flowers. Thank you, Mr. Glenn. My name is Ethel Jenkins. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Jax out there in New York. Linford and Margaret Jax, Ruben Rock, Glenn Young, Oswald Bowman, Kenyon stepping up the pace. Kenyon, the guy's losing contact. Kenyon all alone. Kenyon laying on the law. Jasmar no longer able to stay on the wheel of Kenyon. It's only 2 G-Flow riders up front. 2 G-Flow riders up front. Kenyon Sanford, along with Kyan Tench, 2 riders, number 30 and number 6. As we make our way through Central Farm, heading towards Georgeville. I want to say good morning, Delverine Reyes, Sheridan Garbat. Miss Kirsten Cibranas, Nigel Stewart Sr., Miss Dana, Miss Philippa, Kevin Logan. There's Steve Benedict out there in New York, Push Renona in Houston, the Chicago crew, the Cayman crew. I want to say good morning to my sister visiting from the Cayman Islands. The Caribbean cycling family, good morning. Lexus Ray, good morning. Diane Diordones out there. David Richardson out there in Japan. Joel Boland. 2 riders riding away as we pass through Central Farm. Here comes the Midset rider, that's Johan Choto. We have Adrian Williams, we have Hollister Baptist, and we have Keith Enright Jr. 4 riders in full pursuit. Here comes young Stefan Pelayo and young Aaron Pope riding for Team Misfit. Stefan Pelayo closes the gap to the 4 riders. Young Stefan Pelayo, the skid road awesome on Thursday, and here he is again. Stefan Pelayo bringing back. The 2 riders are just up front. They have made contact. There's young Irene Baki, the only young lady, Irene Baki. There's this other young man, I forgot the name. That's Ramon Cad. Just Margera Cad. And Jamie, here's number 11, Jamie Brown. Handful of riders remaining in the field. Irene Baki is number 100, the only female, and she have made it. We can see Giovanni Chota in the group. We can see Mr. Purple, he wears number 12. We can see James Alford, the Phoenix rider. Tristan McCoy riding on touch. There's Mr. Purple. There is Oton Olivares up front. Adrian, the 2 riders continue to ride away. Keith Enright Jr. won't participate. That's his teammate. So the guys have to do all the chasing. The two riders riding away, Kyan Tench and Kenyon Stanford riding away. This group goes slow. Pelayo back on the front as the two riders riding away. They close the gap, and here goes James Alford. Here goes James Alford riding for Team Phoenix, laying down the law. James Alford decided to pick up the chase. James Alford on the front, been marked by young Stefan Pelayo. Keith Enright Jr. riding for G-Flow. Young Aaron Pope riding for Team Misfits. Oton Olivares riding for Team Cadle. We have Renan Cadle. We have Mr. Purple riding for Whatever Boys. Hollister Baptist riding for Rolling Shutters. Jasmal Gira riding for Team Cadle. Giovanni Choto riding for Troya Treats. The young Irene Baki back from France, wears number 100. She rides for Legions. Jamie Brown, Johan Choto, and the rest of the guys. And it's young Pelayo back on the front. Young Stefan Pelayo back on the front. Young Pelayo, we can see the two riders, and it's Kenyon Stanford laying down the law. Back on the front. James Alford in hot pursuit. Riders stretch off like Church McGods. Young Irene Baki moving up in the arrowhead. Irene Baki, the only female rider, looking good. The PS says some 25 miles an hour in a headwind. Once again, bringing up the people bringing live into your living room. I want to big up the Cadle family, Cadle and Cad family. He want to give me the book. Bring it, bring it. No, he want to bring a book for me. It's young Aaron Pope on the front. Young Aaron Pope riding for Team Misfit on the front. Young Aaron Pope. I want to say good morning to Kurt Kelvin and Patrick Kelvin. Mr. Frederick McFadden. Mr. Don Harris. Now it's purple on the front. The Detroit crew. The Wyoming Posse out there in Brooklyn, New York. Young Irene Baki sitting at the back, folks. We are heading through the village of Georgeville. The two riders are still up front. The gap is closing, and it's Mr. Purple on front riding for Whatever Boys. As we make our way through Georgeville. Say number 30 win it, so I believe that's number 30, probably Kenyon Sanford, passing through the village of Georgeville. Miss Jennifer not here, Miss Jennifer there, States. As we make our way through Georgeville, heading towards Rolling Creek. Back here we have Rain and Cad. So let me give you the overall prizes. So the overall prices for the race. So in the elite category we have first place is $500, second place is $300, third place $300, fourth place $100, and fifth place $50. In the masters category, in each of those categories it's $200 for first A, $200 for first B, and $200 for first C. James Alford on the front, trying to close the gap to the two lead riders, the two G-Flow riders up front. Kyan Tench and Kenyon Stanford. Otto Olivares on the front, taking over the pace. Mr. Purple. Like I said, I mentioned, got the story why he got carried the name Purple. His sister was murdered. It was a cold case, never got any justice for that. And I think they used to call his sister Purple, and so he wants to live that name on. So So I can call the names of some of the sponsors, main sponsors. Hezron Cadle and family, I hope I have that correct. Zamran and Anita Cadle, Cherry and Carl McCarthy, Hector Cadle Jr. Okay, the man have a junior. Hector Cadle and family in New York. Pick up on himself. The Honorable Oscar Mira, Danny Silva, Aaron Mai, Alex Alona, who's some of the names of sponsors for this event. Two riders still up front. We can see them. They have about 10 seconds lead on the front of this main group. It's Giovanni Choto running for Trial Treats. Folks, it's a heavy headwind. I could just imagine the pain when I go through the guys' legs taking over the pace. Number 12, Mr. Purple riding for Whatever Boys, followed by number 11, Jamie Brown riding for Whatever Boys, Adrian Williams, Whatever Boys, all Whatever Boys on the front, trying to close back the gap as the two riders make their way up the little incline here at Floral Park. There's number 1, Tristan. So we have other sponsors, Mrs. Terry Shield, Ampro Logan. I hope I have the name correct, so excuse me if any kind of mispronunciation. Cecile Herrera, Lourdes Turnell, Naomi Manzanaro, Gina Cadle, Stacy, Randa Kamplong Sanene, Kuzul, Dana, Angela, China, Myron Grant, Kathleen Garcia, Quintley Godoy, Shasta Cadle, Leandra Betancourt, Erwin Wills. Folks, please, I apologize for mispronunciation of your name, but I have the organizers call out the sponsors of the name again at the end of the race. Folks, as we make our way down the rundown of Floral Park, you can see the two riders. It's young Tristan McCoy on the front. There goes Keith Enright Jr. closing to young Tristan. Here goes Keith Enright Jr. on attack. Keith Enright Jr. on attack. Keith Enright Jr. on attack, getting the attention of James Alford, young Stefan Pelayo, Renan Cad, young Aaron Pope. As Keith pulls off, the gap is closing. Here goes Alford again. The gap is only about 6 seconds or so. James Alford, running for Team Phoenix on the front, been marked by young Renan Cad, riding for Team Cad. Keith Enright Jr. riding for G-Flow, young Stefan Pelayo, Team Misfits. Adrian Williams, Whatever Boys, Hollister Baptist, and the entire crew. The gaps remain at about 6 seconds. They slow down again, the guys continue to open the gap. So they close the gap close back. Giovanni Choto running for Troya Treats, number 31, as he closes the gap back on the front. The 2012 cross-country champion, Giovanni Choto. We want to say congrats to our folks who were out there in Trinidad. They got their certificate. We have young Liani Choto, the daughter of Giovanni Choto, out there do some training. We had Baron Pope and Patricia Chavarria, who were on, they were taking level 2 coaching. We have young Jamal Tablada Jr. and we had Caden Sutherland. Those were the people who want to pick up the Cycling Federation, for these kids. They have made contact, folks, all at the hand of Giovanni Choto have made contact. It's back together. They have caught back the two lead riders, the two G-Flow riders, Kenyon Stanford and Kyan Tench. It's all back together on this beautiful Sunday morning. I want to say good morning to my beautiful wife again. I want to say happy birthday to my mommy again. Happy birthday to the Honorable Minister, Anthony Mala, celebrated birthday yesterday. A handful of riders. Splitting the field, here comes Mr. Purple come back. And we still have the three guys from Team Misfits still in the hunt. Johan Choto, Aaron Pope, and Stefan Pelayo. We're heading into Unitedville. I say good morning to the Wiltons family. So going for the girls, we have our hand wrap, our battle cage from Mini family. We have, I think that from Mr. Carlos Guerra. Coming back, $100 by Shank Fuller. Remember, this race is an open event, so junior could win it, masters could win it, anybody could win it. And all the station prizes are open. Handful of riders remain. Station prize going. The first prize at Nerd Farm at $200. I think Stanford get that prize. Sponsored by Mr. Jared Wait. Dental Cleaning, Roundabout. Sponsored Roundabout, Sponge Lookout, Long Roundabout. Sponsored by Dr. Osha. And then the Roundabout Rowan Creek is $200, sponsored by the Honorable Oscar Mira. Organizers of this race is Miss Farah Card and Ida Cadle. Thank you guys for putting this race together. Folks, are passing through Unitedville, and it's young Keith Enright Jr. in the front. Young Keith Enright Jr. in the front. I want to say good morning again to the folks there in Guyana and the entire Caribbean. I want to say good morning to Dylan Levy out there in Anguilla. Man participating in the race. We love that we are having riders representing us in the region. We know yesterday we saw young Devin Major and Ahmad Charrington first and second. Congrats to you guys, Odi and Kali. We are on the backside of Mount Hope. This is Unitedville. On the front we have Raynon Cad, race number 24. He rides for Team Cad. Followed by young Keith Enright Jr. riding for Team G Flow. The young Aaron Pope riding for Team Misfits. Mr. Josh Margera. PMA is no more, so he say ride for Team Cad. So know about the jersey I have on. I think I need some Ricola. Sitting in the back here is Kenyon Sanford. He's one of the main favorites to win this race. I think when the man returned, the man will unleash. So I think the man will part the nice prizes I give. So at the roundabout, it's a dental cleaning. Like I said, Dr. Osha. If you just joined us, folks, this is the Hector Cadle Memorial Race. Earlier today, the 12th of July, 2026. Remember the Junior Caribbean Championship coming up. Of course, the Dynasty Race, the Miguel and Williams Dynasty Race coming up in September. That will be a nice event. We have the all-female race sponsored by, put together by Mr. Ruben Martinez and Dan Catering. We'll give more details. That will be held in Belmopan. That should be a nice event. We ask all young ladies to get ready for this event. Folks, as we make our way down Mount Hope, we are heading down Mount Hope. See some only rain clouds. Hope we don't get no massive rain. As we make our way down Mount Hope, the pace is some 40 miles an hour. The price coming up. It's Oton Oliveira Lane down the la. Oton Olivares up front riding for Team Cadle. Oton all alone heading for that prize. There's a dental cleaning sponsored by Dr. Usher. And Oton say he won a prize. Oton full flight lane down the la. We want to big up the traffic department out here in Cayo, taking care of the guys. This morning all the riders they get a free drink, they get some bars, some gels. So I want to thank the Cadle and Cadle family. Thank you, Miss Farah. So next year will be bigger and better. This is just only tryout race, but everybody will be included next year. So they're just trying a little race to keep the guys active. So they have caught back. Oton have been caught back. Up on the front we have Keith Enright Jr. There's an attack. There goes Kenyon. Stanford getting the attention of Hollister Baptist. Keith Enright Jr. Kenyon digging deep for that prize. There's Hollister Baptist in full flight trying to catch a wheel of Kenyon Stanford, heading towards the roundabout where the other prize will be given out. It's Kenyon Stanford. I don't think anybody will catch him. Kenyon Stanford will take that prize easily. Kenyon Stanford taking that prize here at the roundabout. I want to pick up my driver again, Rick Castillo. You run over Bob, this a Bob roundabout we call it. Small separation. Shane Jones, a small gap. There's Mr. Purple. There's Adrian Williams. Johan Choto. And I can see when they looking to attack, we can see James Alford looking to attack. James Alford getting the attention of young Keith Enright Jr. James Alford riding away along with young Keith Enright Jr. Everybody's looking back. James Alford riding for Team Phoenix along with young Keith Enright Jr. riding away. There's Hollister Baptist riding for Rolling Shutters. He wears number 23. That's what I see behind your shirt. And Alford is going away, riding away. There goes Hollister Baptist. There is Kain Tench. There is young Stefan Pilayo. There is Oton Olivares, Renan Cadle, Johan Choto, Adrian Williams. Small gap to Renan Cadle. You can see two riders up front, 3 riders, 4 riders in hot pursuit. The young Stefan Pilayo, Hollister Baptist, and Kayan Tench. Oton Olivares fighting to get back on the wheel. Here goes Adrian Williams riding for Whatever Boys as he joined the riders. Here comes Mr. Purple, Renan Cadle, and the rest of the peloton. The 2 riders still up front, James Alford and young Keith Enright Jr. as we make our way through Black Monday on this beautiful Sunday morning. Black Monday. Once again, I want to say good morning to my beautiful wife there in Miami, Florida. Young Renan Cadle have joined the wheel of the 2 lead riders. Young Renan Cadle riding over to the 2 lead riders. James Alford riding for Team Phoenix. Young Keith Enright Jr. riding for Team G Flow. And Renan Cadle riding for Team Cadle. Here comes Johan Choto riding for Team Misfits, number 22, riding across to the lead riders. So it will be 4 riders up front. Young Johan Choto, I think he's the son of Jose Choto, as he makes his way to join the 3 other lead riders. James Alford, Keith Enright Jr. and Renan Cadle. Choto digging deep. He's in no man's land. Only about 6 bicycles or so, but Keith Enright Jr. laying down the la. Look at the face of Choto as he dig deep, trying to close the gap back to the 3 riders. Looking back, we can see the peloton, and it's young Choto digging deep. You can see the pain in his face. And it's young Renan Cadle laying on the law, taking over the pace. James Alford, along with Keith Enright Jr. These are the three riders up front. We leave Blackman Eddie heading towards Ontario. I want to shout out Mr. Banner. Good morning, Mr. Banner. Corner roadside, Mr. Banner. Mr. Banner visit me at the bike shop. Man follow all the races, all the shows. I want to big up to all you beautiful fans wherever you are. Miss Rita Thompson and entire family. The Ashton Clothing family. Lincoln and Eckert Phillips, Carol Phillips, Miss Ann Phillips, the entire Alfred Parks Memorial family. Got a visit from Godwin Terrigo. Welcome home, Godwin. James Alford on the front, folks, as we head towards Ontario. It's James Alford on the front, followed by young Keith Enright Jr. and young Renan Cadle. The three riders. Alford laying down the law, laying down the authority. He's doing some 23 miles an hour in a serious headwind, folks. You feel like, you know, after a hurricane, that's how the wind feel. Looking back, you can see who they chase. It's Hollister Baptist on the front, Hollister Baptist on the front, trying to close back the gap. And there's an attack. Kenyon Sanford coming across. Kenyon Sanford coming across like a freight train. Kenyon Sanford coming across along with young Stefan Pelayo and Otan Olivares. One sprint and they have made it across. One sprint by the silent one. But they call it Black Jaguar, but he likes the silent one more. One sprint and he brought across young Stefan Pelayo and Otan Olivares. Here comes Adrian Williams. Here comes Kyan Tench. Here comes young Aaron Pope. Here comes Mr. Purple. Shane Jones. Jasmar Yerakad. And Hollister Baptist. As we make our way through the village of Ontario. Once again, big up the people bringing their life into your living room. 4A Imports Limited. Tillett Farm there in Frank Eddy's village. Good morning, Mr. Evan Tillett. And of course, the Cadle family for bringing life into your living room. Cadle and Cat family. Feel free to share the live, folks, on this beautiful Sunday morning. Yes, we are through the village of Ontario. There is it, Ontario village. The beautiful Kaya district. Look to see if I see Mr. Banner. Mr. Banner said he lives somewhere around here. Once again, we want to say good luck to our guys out there in Cali who will be taking part in the Manhattan Beach race. Big up to my driver Rick. All back together on the front. It's James Alford riding for Team Phoenix on the front. All James Alford followed by Kyan Tench, Hollister Baptist, Mr. Purple. Fast approaching the halfway point of this race. When I turn back, yeah, definitely be some high speed because we have a crazy tailwind. We are riding into a heavy headwind, so when we turn back, there'll be a crazy tailwind. So we are definitely some ruction and destruction. The race not blow to smithereens yet. Once again, picking up all the sponsors, bring up the Cadle family, the Cad family, and all the sponsors. Who will it be, folks? At this very moment, the Tour de France is on also. Tour de France will get done already. Look like Tadej Pogacar will win easy. He has a 2 minutes plus gap, and his closest rival, which is Jonas Vingegaard. Tadej Pogacar rides for Team UAE. Vingegaard rides for Lisa Visma. And the World Cup is still on. Only a few games left to crown the world champion of football. Who will it be? Will Argentina defend their title? Will France make it to the top? Will UK make it to the top? We have Spain, so we have 4 top nations. The defending champ Argentina, we have France, we have England, and we have Spain. So the winner out of the France-Spain game and the winner out of Argentina-England will play for the grand finale. Folks, as we make our way towards brick wall, Shane Jones back on the front. He rides for Whatever Boys, race number 26. Here's Mr. Purple, Kain Tench, Just Malguera, young Stefan Pilar dancing out of the saddle. Here's James Alford looking smooth. And Kenyon sitting back again as we make our way towards brick wall on this beautiful Sunday morning. Once again, remember, coming up, another move by Phoenix rider James Alford. James Alford on the move, getting the attention of Otton Olivares and young Stefan Pelayo. Mr. Purple riding across a small gap. Here goes Jasmar Cadle, young Keith Enright Jr., young Aaron Pope, Rain and Cad as we approach brick wall. And thank each and everyone tuning in this morning as Keith Enright close back the gap to the 4 lead riders up front. James Alford, Stefan Pelayo, Mr. Purple, Otton Olivares, Keith Enright Jr., young Aaron Pope, Kain Tench, Rain and Cad. And here comes Hollister Baptist along with Kenyon Sanford, Adrian Williams. And the front, Mr. Purple, riding for Whatever Boys, laying down the law. Heading over brick wall, it's the Phoenix rider James Alford laying down the line. The pace picks up to some 27 miles an hour. Rider stretching out like stretch me guts. There's a young Aaron Pope moving up. Young Aaron Pope, young Stefan Pelayo riding for teammates. That's young Aaron Pope dancing over the saddle. He's in 5th position. Alford on the front. No number for him. 2nd place, young Stefan Pelayo wears number 20. He rides for Team Misfits. Young Keith Enright Jr. wears number 5. He rides for G Flow. Young Aaron Pope number 21. He rides for Team Misfits. Number 24, Rain and Cad riding for Team Cad. Kayan Tench riding for Team G Flow. We have Otton Olivares, he said ride for Team Cad. Adrian Williams moving up, riding for Whatever Boys. He wears number 10. Folks, as we fast approach the village of Cadle, we are fast approaching the halfway point. Here comes Hollister Baptist. Here comes Kenyon Sanford, Shane Jones, Just Margera, and Mr. Purple. We have about a dozen riders. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 riders in the lead of this race. Young Irene Baki, the only young lady, is not here, but she definitely get the prize. Thank you for coming out, Irene. It's James Alford on the front as we make our way through the village of Cadle on this beautiful Sunday morning. Once again, picking up the sponsors and the organizer of this event, Miss Farah Cadle. We are through the village of Cadle, passing over the bump. Big up my driver Rick Castillo again. We are through the village of Cadle, some 13 riders in the lead. Dancing in the front, it's young Keith Enright Jr. The Farakad, not Farakadle, Farakad. Organizers Farakad and Ida Cadle. We are through the village of Cadle, heading towards Rowan Creek. 13 riders up front. It's a young Keith Enright Jr. on the front, being followed by young Aaron Pope. Aaron Pope and the wheel of Keith Enright Jr. as we make our way through Cadle village on this beautiful Sunday morning. Bringing it live into your living room is the Cadle family, Cadle and Cad family. The Tillet farm there in Funk Eddies village, and 4A Imports Limited. Thank you guys for bringing it live into the living room of the fans. "13 riders heading towards Rowan Creek on the front, dancing out of the saddle. 2 G-Flow riders, young Kyan Tench and Keith Enright Jr. And the wheel of Kyan Tench is number 24, Rain and Cad. We have Phoenix rider James Alford. We have young Aaron Pope, ride for Team Misfits, race number 21. Number 14, Otin Olivaros, say ride for Team Cad. Number 10, we have Adrian Williams, riding for Whatever Boys. Number 23, we have Hollister Baptist, ride for Rolling Shutters. We have number 26, Shane Jones, he rides for Whatever Boys. Number 29, Jasmar Gerakad, he rides for Team Cad. And we have young Aaron Pope, number 21, riding for Team Misfits. There's Mr. Purple and Stefan Pelayo. Getting service at the back, it's Kenyon Sanford. If I have to pick this morning, I have to pick Kenyon Sanford for the win. The way he's riding. Young Rain and Cad. Young Rain and Cad is on the front. Young Rain and Cad on the front. Being followed by Young Rain and Cad, Caden Sunderland and Adrian Williams riding away. Here goes James Alford again. James Alford being joined by Kenyon Sanford, Oton Olivares, Hollister Baptist, Keith Enright Jr., young Aaron Pope, Shane Jones, Jasmar Guerra, Stefan Pelayo, and Mr. Purple. OMG, what a day. Heavy headwind. Folks, if you just join us, this is the Hector Cadle Memorial Cycling Race. First race of its kind. Say it'll be an annual event, it'll be bigger, more prizes, more categories. Just to try one thing and see how it work out. So I'll big up the organizers and the sponsors. Some 30 odd riders started this morning. We only have about 13 riders in the front. Passing mile 52. Cantench needs some service, waving his hand. Still number 24, Rain and Cad on the front, followed by the silent one, Kenyon Sanford. Moving up on the outside, James Alford ran for Team Phoenix. Alfred on the front, followed by Guerra, Cad, Kenyon, Kitty. Then they have some kind of discussion weapon attack. Kenyon looking in no sign of bother as we fast approaching Kamalota village. Then we head to Rolling Creek and then we head back by the station prize. It's a 200 station prize at the roundabout, donated by the Honorable Oscar Mira. My name is Jennifer Kaneki. And don't give a boy a prize, Miss J. Miss J did America. This man I left my pair of eyes home. Keith Mala lend me a pair of eyes. And I don't reach up, I say, where my glasses? They can't see. But thank you, Keith, for assisting me with reading glasses. Folks, we're fast. We are through the village of Kamalote. There is it, Kamalote village. Heading towards Rolling Creek, so we're fast approaching the roundabout. The halfway point, and when you turn back, you can definitely ruction and destruction because the you have a serious tailwind, so the guys on the fly, they come back. The pace is only about 22 miles an hour at this moment, 22 miles an hour as we head towards Rolling Creek, the halfway point, which is only about 3 to 4 miles, and then we return back and head back to where the race starts. Who will it be? If I had to pick, like I said, Kenyon is my pick for today. It's an open event. We have juniors, masters, and the elite. For the overall winner, I will definitely, but anyone can win. But for the overall winner, I would give it to Kenyon. You look at the sharpest, but you never can tell. Good morning to Mr. Kwame Ridley out there in Guyana and all the fans there in Guyana. If God spare life, I see you in October 25th. We have to give thanks and praises for another beautiful day. I saw sad news that one of the South African footballers who took part in the World Cup, he died. A 25-year-old young man passed away. Very sad. So tell you how short life. Enjoy life. Be kind to each other. Don't be vicious. Don't be mean. I passed a statement when they hammered me for because I said Jesus died on the cross to forgive us our sins. So anybody commits sins, forgive your fellow human being. We all fall short of the glory of God. That's what I say. I'm not a church guy, but I'm just go by what the Bible say. Folks, we're fast approaching Rolling Creek. We are through the village of Kamalote. Some 13 riders. We have 2 riders from Team Misfits. We have 3 riders from Team G Flow. We have about 3 riders from Whatever Boys. We have about 2 or 3 riders from Team Cadle. We have 1 rider from Rolling Shutters. Sitting in the back here is young Keith Enright Jr. Wears number 5. Once again, big up all junior riders out there in California. Young Devin Major and Wartank Charrington making us proud. They finished first and second yesterday in their event. Blowing smoke in the whole crew. Fast approaching Rolling Creek. Fast approaching the halfway point. Let us see who get a prize. I believe that Kenyon will attack out for the prize. Kenyon done here at $200 in the pocket. Sponsored by the Honorable Oscar Mira. We have some clouds in the sky, but it's hot. The sun is out. And the front, Mr. Purple, race number 12, right for Whatever Boys. Taking on the pace, Kenyon Sanford looking smooth in a huge gear, doing some 24 miles an hour through the headwind. There's Kenyon taking on the pace, Stefan Pelayo. There's an attack by Rain and Cad. There's an attack by Rain and Cad. Rain and Cad on the attack. Rain and Cad say he want to go for the halfway point. Rain and Cad and a solo move. Let us see who will respond. And there's Kyan Tench looking back for his teammates. Here goes Kyan Tench. Here goes Kyan Tench. Here goes Kyan Tench sprinting across. Kyan Tench sprinting across. On the wheel is young Stefan Pelayo. There is just Marguerite. There is James Alford. Mr. Purple, Adrian Williams, Oton Olivares, fast approaching, running quick. James Alford on the front, followed by Olivares, followed by Adrian Williams, closing the gap. Back again is Kyan Tench, along with Stefan Pelayo. And sitting like a hawk, it's Kenyon Sanford. Back again on the attack is Rain and Cad back on the attack. Rain and Cad back on the attack. And it's Kyan Tench bringing back them every single time. Kyan Tench bringing them back. So I don't know, Kyan Tench is playing the super role of domestique today to bring back each rider that goes for his rider. Kyan Tench gunning for the wheel of Rain and Cad, getting the attention of Stefan Pelayo, James Alford. There's a silent one. Kenyon Sanford closing the gap, and here goes Kyan. Look at Stanford. Stanford no on attack. Stanford no on attack. Stanford no, that prize is coming up. Kenyon Stanford no on attack. Kenyon Stanford sprinting out of his saddle. Kenyon Stanford, a small gap to Kenyon Stanford. We can see Hollister Baptist trying to close that gap. Kenyon Stanford going all out ballistic. Yes, Kenyon Stanford going out all out ballistic. Kenyon Stanford said, I want $200 at the roundabout, and it's all Kenyon Stanford. He's looking back, he's laying down the law. Kenyon Stanford, where's number 30, right for Team G Flow. Kenyon Stanford all alone. Here comes Hollister Baptist. Hollister Baptist trying to close back the gap. Hollister Baptist about to make contact with Kenyon Stanford. Kenyon looking back. He has the fastest of legs, and we can see the entire peloton trying to come across. It's Kenyon and Hollister. Here goes Hollister Baptist. Here goes Hollister Baptist. Hollister Baptist now on the attack. He wants that $200. But he's getting the attention of Kenyon Stanford, folks, as we make our way through the village of Running Creek. We are fast approaching the roundabout, the halfway point, and Kenyon looks smooth as silk as he joined the wheel of Hollister Baptist. Kenyon Stanford, number 30. Hollister Baptist, number 23. He rides for Rolling Shutters as they make their way towards the top of this hill, and then we run down into Rolling Creek. Make our way around the roundabout. Who will it be, folks? Here goes Rain and Cad again. Here goes Rain and Cad. Rain and Cad. It may get the attention of young Keith Enright Jr. and young Aaron Pope. Yes, young Aaron Pope. Young Aaron Pope sitting on the wheel of Keith Enright Jr. Folks, we are fast approaching the halfway point. Now we are getting some speed because we are doing the rundown. We run down into Rolling Creek. Here goes James Alford. James Alford digging deep. James Alford digging deep. Getting attention. Here goes Adrian Williams. Adrian Williams. Adrian Williams sprinting. Adrian Williams sprinting a small gap. Adrian Williams wants that prize. Adrian Williams sprinting. That car have to go. That car have to go. Go fast car. Adrian Williams digging deep. Adrian Williams all out. All out. Adrian Williams going for it. Adrian Williams. The PS says some 30 miles an hour in a headwind. Adrian Williams. Adrian Williams. Adrian Williams digging deep. Adrian Williams. Adrian Williams, it's all Adrian Williams as he dig deep. He's heading for that prize. We are fast approaching the roundabout. It's all Adrian Williams. Adrian Williams looking back. And guess who's coming? No other than Kenyon Sanford. Kenyon Sanford and Stefan Pelayo. Adrian Williams digging deep. Adrian Williams digging deep. Adrian Williams. It's Adrian Williams on the front. Here comes Kenyon Sanford. Here comes Kenyon Sanford. Here comes Stefan Pelayo. As we make our way around the past the Rolling Creek gas station, heading towards the roundabout, folks. There goes Stefan Pelayo, there goes Stefan Pelayo, and the wheel of Stefan Pelayo is Kenyon Stanford. OMG, what a day. You're fighting hard for this $200. Yes, Kenyon Stanford right there. Here goes Kenyon again. Here goes Kenyon again. Kenyon Stanford again. Kenyon said, I want $200. Kenyon Stanford. We have Keith Enright Jr. We have young Aaron Pope, and we have Stefan Pelayo. Again, here goes James Alford and young Rain and Cad. And it's Kenyon Stanford, Kenyon Stanford, Kenyon Stanford, going for it. Kenyon Stanford said, I want that prize. Kenyon Stanford. Here goes young Cad. Here goes young Cad. OMG, I hope the vehicle not causing guys for crash. Yeah, Kenyon Stanford get that prize. Kenyon Stanford getting the prize. OMG, what a day. Kenyon Stanford getting $200 prize given by the Honorable Oscar Mira. Folks, as we make our way around the roundabout, Kenyon Stanford, Rain and Cad, young Keith Enright Jr., James Alford, Oton Olivares, young Aaron Pope. Folks, we are heading back. We are heading back towards Nassau. We have a tailwind. OMG, look at the trees, how they are lying down, waving to the riders. Riders, we can see just Margera losing contact. We are at mile 48, folks. We're heading back now. We have a tailwind. We have 6 riders up front, 6 riders up front. Here comes young Stefan Pelayo. Team Misfits about to join the 6 riders up front. We have James Alford. We have Oton Olivares. We have Keith Enright Jr. We have young Aaron Pope. We have Rain and Cad. We have Kenyon Sanford, and joining the pack, the lead riders is young Stefan Pelayo. OMG, what a day on this beautiful Sunday. The first running of the Hector Cadle Memorial Race held here in the beautiful district of Nassau and St. Helena. Not district, Twin Tongues. The district is Cayo. Morning. And here goes Kyan Tench riding for G-Flow number 6, trying to close the gap back to the riders. So if Kyan Tench make it back, it will be 3 G-Flow riders. So we have the 2 young riders from Team Misfit, young Aaron Pope and Stefan Pelayo in that group. We have Oton Olivares riding for Team Cad. We have Lane Down the La. It's James Alford riding for Team Phoenix. What a beautiful day it is, folks. As we head back, young Keith Enright waiting for his teammate. Yes, young Keith Enright waiting for Kyan Tench. They will make it back. Kyan Tench will join back. There is his teammate playing the role of a real domestique. They are the folks surfacing the riders on the side, giving the riders a pouch. The pace now is up to some 27 miles an hour. On the front, it's laying down the line. It's James Alford riding for Team Phoenix. Let me have a little drink of Ricola. What, my throat, me need that. Miss Ethel Jenkins, good morning. I got my Ricola. To all guys there at the Lamar Park, thanks again for all your kind words. Mr. Charles Mosiah and the entire crew there, all the guys there, we always shout out. Kind words from Mr. Fred McFadson and all our Caribbean nations who always tune in. Folks, as we make our way back, we are through the village of, we're heading towards Kamalote. We're in Rowan Creek, we're heading towards Kamalote, and the pace is definitely much higher because we have a tailwind still on the front. Phoenix rider James Alford laying down the law, being followed by young Rain and Cad, Kenyon Sanford, Oton Olivares, young Stefan Pelayo, Aaron Pope, and sitting at the back here, Keith Enright Jr. and Kyan Tench. Kyan Tench did a whole lot of work this morning trying to bring back all the attacks. So this young man just got it in cycling and is doing very well. So big up yourself, Kyan Tench. Nigel Stewart, Senior, I hope you're enjoying the race. Small but nice race. Still digging deep, still on the front. It's the only rider from Team Phoenix, James Alford, laying down the law, laying down the authority, looking back. We see riders still heading towards Rolling Creek. Riders still heading towards Rolling Creek, where these few riders make us see how much we have here. We have eight riders in the lead peloton. A small gap to Olivares. Keith Enright closing back that gap to Olivares. We see some riders still heading. You can see the young Irene Baki along with some other junior riders. And up front it's Keith Enright Jr. laying down the law. Keith Enright Jr. Jr. driving the pace. Keith Enright Jr. in a TT position, and it's Alford trying to close that gap along with Ryan Cad and the rest of riders. But it's all Keith Enright Jr., a small gap to Oton Olivares. It's all Keith Enright Jr., laying down the law. Keith Enright Jr. going like a motor past mile 50. Keith Enright Jr. open the gap, and Oton Olivares race number 34. It's all Keith Enright Jr. Look at him, the man the pedal like it's the race from finishing at 2 miles time. Keith Enright Jr. laying down the law. In second position is Oton Olivares, and looking back on the front it's Stefan Pelayo in hot pursuit. But it's all Keith Enright Jr. laying down the law on this beautiful Sunday morning. We head to San Ignacio. Once again, if you just join us, folks, this is the Hector Cadle Memorial Race, the first inaugural race. The organizers, they said, yeah, be bigger and better next year. It's something they are new to. They got the wrong advice, but they said they'll definitely make it bigger and better next year. They want to keep cycling alive in Belize. So they bring their hard work dollars and give away to the cyclists. Here goes James Alford again. James Alford on the move. Getting the attention of Ryan Cad, Kenyon Sanford, Young Aaron Pope, Kain Tench, and Stefan Pelayo. They have caught up to the wheel of Olivares. Shakil Cad still ahead in the next direction. Still Keith Enright Jr. out front. Keith Enright Jr. out front. It's all Keith Enright Jr. laying down the law this morning. Aaron Pope asking his rider. They close the gap so close, and Keith Enright continue to open the gap. Kenyon won't help, and Kayan won't help. Here goes Phoenix rider again. That's James Alford back on the pace as he close the gap through the village of Camalote. There's some nice goodies, fresh fruits and vegetables. Folks, as we head through the village of Camalote, one rider out front, Keith Enright Jr. And close the gap. Back on the front, it's Stefan Pelayo back on the front, riding for Team Misfits. He raised number 29, I see that? Oh, number 20. It's Misfit rider Stefan Pelayo past mile 51. Number 20, we're taking over the pace. Ryan Cad. They will get no assistance from Kenyon Sanford. It's all Ryan Cad on the front as Keith Enright did not continue to pry open the gap, folks, on this beautiful Sunday morning. Once again, bringing up the people, bringing it live into your living room. We want to big up 4A Imports Limited, the Tillet Farm there in Funk Edis Village, and of course the Cadle and Cad family for bringing it live into your living room on this beautiful Sunday morning. Keith Enright Jr. continue to pry open the gap. Keith Enright Jr. The gap is somewhere around about 10 seconds or so, 10 seconds gap or so, and it's all James Alford riding for Team Finns on the front. So we have one rider up front, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 riders in this group at the back. 2 riders from G Flow, which is a teammate of the rider up front, Keith Enright Jr. So the 2 riders from G Flow are Kenyon Sanford and Kyan Tench. Still Alford in front, and young Keith Enright alone prying open the gap. The gap is some 25 seconds now. Keith Enright do not getting smaller and smaller. OMG folks. Pick up my drive again, Rick Castillo. Zoom zoom always ready to purr. As we make our way through heading Kamalote, we left Kamalote, we're heading to Cadle, and it's Alford on the front, followed by Stefan Pelayo, Kenyon Sanford, OMG number 52. The gap continued, that young man, the roll, boy, where Keith Enright getting legs from. Keith Enright Jr. pry open the gap even more. It's about half a minute now, it's about 30 seconds. Keith Enright all on his own, laying down the law. Keith Enright Jr. riding away folks, and it's the pace is close to 38 miles an hour, close to 38 miles an hour. And Keith Enright Jr. is getting smaller. A man fly like a Lamborghini. He have wings. He's flying away, and it's all James Alford riding for Team Phoenix on the front, trying to close back the gap, being followed by Stefan Pelayo, Kenyon Stanford, Rain and Cad, young Aaron Pope, Oton Olivares, and sitting at the back here is his teammate, young Kyan Tench, folks. Alford's mano a mano. Young Keith Enright Jr. up front, and Alford giving his all, not letting up, not even asking for any help at all. He continued to lay down the law in this group. Kenyon sitting in like a shark, ready into punks, like a hawk, getting to punks. We're passing through the village of Cadle, folks. Here comes who have come out of nowhere. Adrian Williams out of nowhere have joined number 10, whatever boys, and here comes Mr. Purple with his sister in his heart. Mr. Purple amid about to join back the gap, the crowd, riding for whatever boys. There's Mr. Purple shaking his head. He's digging deep. Look at it, the heaviest gear. The man upon the heaviest gear have on the bike. He's trying to close back the gap. It's just a few seconds off the peloton. He digs deep. Mr. Purple digging deep. He has his sister in his heart, and Mr. Purple will make it back. I hope his sister guide him. OMG, what a day, as Mr. Purple make it back. Two riders from whatever boys have made it back. Adrian Williams wears number 10, and Mr. Purple wears number 12. 11 or 12. I've made it back. Adrian Williams is back, folks. So now we have 9 riders up front, but 1 rider still remain out front. The young Keith Enright Jr. laying down the law. He's up front, getting back on the pace. It's young Rain and Cad. As when you take a little rest, Rain and Cad on the front, followed by young Aaron Pope. Rain and Cad wears number 24. Aaron Pope wears number 21. Kyan Tench wears number 6. There is Kenyon Sanford wears number 30. He grabs up all the station prize so far. And there is Mr. Purple still on the back. OMG, what a day. What a day here on this beautiful Sunday morning. Folks, if you just join us, this is the first running of many. According to the organizers, the Hector Cadle Memorial Race. They said they just want to try a little race. They got some bad advice and they made some decisions that they regret, but they said, you know, please forgive them. They will definitely make it up back next year. So, you know, we as humans have to forgive. The Lord forgive us. I know I get bashing for that. You know, one of my friends come and bash me and tell me, doing this, stop it. But, you know, I'm here to just share the love of cycling. So we are glad that we have people that want to sponsor us. Here goes James Alford again, back on the front. James Alford back on the front, riding for Team Phoenix, digging deep as we make our way over a brick wall, a little incline cinema, walk and bike while they fly. And that's James Alford laying down the law. James Alford digging deep, getting attention of Rain and Cad. Young Aaron Pope, number 20, riding for Team Phoenix, the silent one. Kenyon Sanford looking smooth as ever. Kyan Tench, Oton Olivares, Stefan Pelayo, and Adrian Williams. Mr. Purple no longer able to stay with the vicious pacing by James Alford, who continue to lay down the law, folks, on this beautiful Sunday morning. There is Keith Enright. The gap have closed a bit. The gap have closed. Look at the trees. The pace says 36 miles an hour, 36 miles an hour. As Alford continued to lay down the law, folks, we're heading towards the village of Antaro, just past Brick Wall. Alford looking back straight into the face of Cad. Cad now on the pace. Just behind Cad is young Aaron Pope. Young Aaron Pope, the kid, the son of the General Baron Pope. Young Aaron Pope, a superstar, a future champion in the making. I will say, go to Nalib and say that. Folks, as we make our way towards Antaro, on the front, the young Aaron Pope on the front now, the young Aaron Pope. Aaron Pope, where's number 21, riding for Team Fit, the Misfits. The kid is just a youth rider and he has no fear in his heart. He has no fear in his heart. He's on the pace. The pace says some 30 miles an hour. 30 miles an hour. Young Aaron Pope digging the pace, doing some 30 miles an hour. What a kid, a wonder kid I call him. Young Aaron Pope on the front, riding for Team Misfits, being followed by Kenyon Sanford, number 6, riding for G Floor, number 24. Young Renan Cad, being followed by Renan Cad, where's for Team Cad. Young Stefan Pelaya moving up, riding for Team Misfits. We have number 14, we have Oton Olivares, aka Tennisman, riding for Team Cad. Team Phoenix rider, James Alford, Adrian Williams, riding for Whatever Boys. And getting service at the back, it's Kenyon Sanford, folks. Young, we can see the gap is still somewhere around 20 seconds or so to Keith Enright Jr., who continue to lay down the lap. Back on the front, it's James Alford back on the front. OMG, what a day, what a day. On this beautiful Sunday morning, may I have some Ricola? A very entertaining Sunday morning, folks, as we bring you live coverage of the Hector Cadle Memorial Race 2026. Here goes Oton Olivares digging deep, getting the attention of Kayan Tench. Stefan Pelayo, a small gap, he pulls off to see who is following his wheel. Kayan Tench said, I won't help. Stefan Pelayo pulls off. There's Kenyon Stanford. Let us see if Kenyon will try to attack and go across to his teammate. The young Keith Enright Jr. still up front, all alone. Folks, what a beautiful day. Here goes young Aaron Pope. Here goes young Aaron Pope. Boom! There goes Alford again. Alford. Immediately, young Aaron Pope on the wheel of Alford, folks. OMG, what a beautiful day. Here goes Kenyon Sanford. The pace says some 32 miles an hour, 32 miles an hour. On the front, Alford, been followed by young Aaron Pope, been followed by Kenyon Sanford. As we make our way through the village of Antaro, here comes Oton Oliveira, here comes Kayan Tench, here comes Renan Cad, Stefan Pelayo, and Adrian Williams. These are the guys remaining with one rider up front on this beautiful Sunday morning as we bring you live coverage of this beautiful first of its kind. Young Stefan Pelayo waving for service. You want some service, Stefan Pelayo, riding for Team Misfits. Want some service, folks? It's not easy riding a bike at over 30 miles an hour. Want something to eat or something to drink. Back on the front, we are passing through Antaro. It's James Alford riding for Team Phoenix, been followed by Kenyon Sanford, young Aaron Pope, Oton Olivares. Aaron Pope needs some service too. He has his arm up. So the crew, if you are listening, those guys need some service. The two riders from Team Misfits need some service as we head towards where we pass through the village of Antaro. Next will be in Blackman Eddy, folks. We move up, we head up to the front of the race where Keith Enright Jr. laying down the law all alone, folks. We make our way to the Tech de la Course on this beautiful Sunday morning as we bring you live coverage of the Hector Cadle Memorial Race on this beautiful Sunday morning. One rider up front holding his foot, laying down the law. It's young Keith Enright Jr. riding for Team G Flow. Man, the breeze feel like you want to blow away off of the cycle. Folks, we head towards the Zoom Zoom. The Zoom Zoom is purring as we make our way to the lead rider who I believe will capture that Monco prize. It's all Keith Enright Jr. riding for Team G Flow, looking smooth as ever. Young Keith Enright Jr. It's all Keith Enright Jr. We have joined. We are up at the front of the race. Keith Enright Jr. The PS, he's piercing some all alone and he's still maintaining some 29 miles an hour all alone. Keith Enright Jr. We have a serious tailwind. Keith Enright Jr. all alone riding for Team G Flow as he makes his way through the village of Antaro. fast approaching Blackman Eddy. Then we go over Monk Hope into Georgeville. No, Monk Hope, then we go go through Unitedville. Then we go to Floral Park into Georgeville, and we're fast approaching San Ignacio. So this race is fastly winding down to its conclusion on this beautiful Sunday morning. OMG, what a day, what a do. I hope you folks are having fun. You know, everybody may feel like the race will be boring, but it's full of excitement as a young kid are doing their thing today, getting their moment to shine on this beautiful Sunday morning. It's all Keith Enright Jr. riding for Team G-Flow. The kid is holding his foot. I know how the G-Flow fans are going on as we approach Blackman Eddy. One rider leading, Keith Enright Jr. looking good, looking amazing. Will Kenan come across, or will Keith Enright Jr. ride all the way to the finish and capture? We pass mile 57, folks, 57, heading towards mile 58. We're just about to reach in the village of Blackman Eddy. Yes, Blackman Eddy. So we're just about a mile away from the infamous Monk Hope, and it's all Keith Enright Jr. He will probably capture that prize. I don't think anybody will catch him. He will capture that prize. Keith Enright Jr. As we approach the village of Blackman Eddy. We are in the village of Blackman Eddy, and it's all Keith Enright Jr. There's a sign, Blackman Eddy, and it's all Keith Enright Jr. OMG, what a beautiful day it is on this beautiful Sunday morning. Keith Enright Jr. holding his foot. No sign. I'm looking in his face. No sign. The man looks smooth. Robin, your boys riding excellent. He showed no sign of suffering. Same high cadence. The pace still says some 27 miles an hour as Keith Enright Jr. make his way towards the roundabout at Spanish Lookout. Keith Enright Jr. all alone. Folks, if you just join us, this is the first running of the Hector Cadle Memorial Race held here today, the 12th of July 2026, in the beautiful twin towns of San Ignacio and Santa Elena. We left San Ignacio early this morning, head to Rolling Creek. Some 30 odd riders line up, and at this moment young Keith Enright Jr. leading the charge. We are approaching the roundabout. The boy call this Bob roundabout. There is the Spanish Lookout roundabout. This kid make his way around. If you turn so going to Spanish Lookout, we head to San Ignacio, where Keith is all alone. He's looking back. All Keith Enright Jr. Passing mile 58. Mile 58. He's looking back, and it's all Keith Enright Jr. There's Keith looking back, and I see nobody. Just to make their way around the roundabout, it's all Keith Enright Jr. He's all alone as he makes his way towards the infamous Monk Hope. Young Keith Enright Jr. Miss Kirsten Sabran is out there in Long Island, New York. The Barrows brothers there in New York. That's Horace and Johan Barrows, our Caribbean cycling family, especially folks there in Guyana. Pick up on yourself. So as Keith make his way, he will capture that prize top of Monk Hope. Taking a little break with somebody gate. Taking time check kick. We await, turn on camera to see if anyone is coming. We can see about 5 riders coming. Give you their names as soon as they pass us. We just passed mile 58 heading towards here comes the riders. I can see it's Stefan Pelayo on the front, Stefan Pelayo in the front, being followed by James Alford, Kyan Tench, Aaron Pope, Raynon Cadle, and Adrian Williams. Back on the motorcycle, anybody else go? Here comes Kenyon Sanford. Oh, yes, Kenyon is missing, but yes, Kenyon Sanford. I'm not sure if we get or mechanical, but yes, Kenyon Sanford. Kenyon Sanford as we head towards Mount Hope. Yes, Kenyon Sanford, he was missing indeed. Kenyon Sanford show no sign of panic. Kenyon Sanford. You crash? Who that? Oh. So Stanford said he had a fall, he crashed, but he's back on his bike. We're going up the infamous Mount Hope. We're going up the infamous Mount Hope, and it's Oton no dia neither. Oton got in the crash, so Oton no dia. So we have Raynon Cadle riding away along with Kyan Tench. Raynon Cadle riding away with Kyan Tench. There's Adrian Williams, there's young Aaron Pope, there's Stefan Pelayo, and there's James Alford, folks, as we make our way up the infamous Mount. Look at the trees, folks, look at the trees and they lie down. OMG on this beautiful Sunday morning. And Raynon Cadle riding away, Raynon Cadle riding away, he crest the top, but one rider is all the way up front, it's Keith Enright Jr. Kyan Tench no longer to stay on the wheel of Raynon Cadle as Raynon Cadle riding away. There's young Aaron Pope, spinning that gear, young Aaron Pope. Here goes James Alford, here comes Stefan Pelayo, here comes Adrian Williams. OMG, riders scattered all over the tarmac, they are scattered like skittles. As we make our way, we have crested top, it's Alford, and Kyan Tench just in front, and young Cadle up the road. And way up the road we have, it's Keith Enright Jr., we don't see him any at all. Seems that Keith Enright Jr. will ride away. And here comes Kenyon as Kenyon joined back the group. He said he had a fall. He crashed along with Oton Olivares as Kenyon joined back this group of riders. So we have 6 riders here, 2 riders from Team Misfits, 2 riders from G-Flow, 1 from Whatever Boys, and 1 from Team Phoenix. So Alfred from Team Phoenix, Stefan Pelayo from Team Misfits, Aaron Pope Team Misfits, Kenyon Sanford G-Flow, Kyan Tench G-Flow, and Adrian Williams Whatever Boys. And just up front, it's just in front of this group here is Raynon Cadle riding for Team Cadle, and way in the distance, tiny, we can see Keith Enright Jr., tiny kid, way up in the distance. You know, the way how he look like the guys not catch back Keithy. Look like Keithy will run all the way to the finish. Keithy, we can see him tiny way in the distance. As we make our way down on Unitedville, folks. We are running down Unitedville. The pace is up to some 45 miles an hour. As we try to close the gap back. We are through the village of it's a Bob backyard. So Bob parents they live. But I see the sheep they run. Battles flying. Dolfo and Alda Cabral. This time this is Jex. Folks, as we join Macau and the guys that fly, the zoom have to pick up speed to catch back these guys as we make our way through Unitedville. We're heading towards Floral Park. Will they catch back Keith Enright Jr.? Now on the pace to close back Raynon Cadle, it's Kenyon Sanford, he pulls off. Kenyon pulls off the pace, back on the pace. It's Team Phoenix rider James Alford, being followed by the young Aaron Pope, Kyan Tench, Stefan Pelayo, Kenyon Sanford, and Adrian Williams, making our way up this incline on this beautiful Sunday morning. Folks, if you just join us, this is the first running of the Hector Cadle Memorial Race. Like I said, the organizers say it will be an annual event and next year and be bigger and better. Everybody can ride next year. So definitely be bigger and better next year. Folks, as we make our way up this incline, it's young Aaron Pope, the young Aaron Pope team misfits on the front. Young Aaron Pope spinning a nice gear, turning over those pedals, looking good, no sign of suffering. Nobody is I'll call it, his body language is not saying he's suffering. And there goes Alford again. There goes Alford on the attack. Alford on the attack. James Alford on the attack, getting the attention of Kenyon Sanford. Alford on the attack. A small gap. There goes young Aaron Pope. Young Aaron Pope dancing out of the saddle. Young Aaron Pope dancing out of the saddle as he closes the gap. Young Aaron Pope along with Kyan Tench. There is Stefan Pelayo. A small gap to Adrian Williams. And look at young Aaron Pope as he closes back the gap to Alford and Kenyon Sanford. Look at that young kid, man. He's a warrior. Young Pope is a warrior, I tell you. A wonder kid, I call him, as he close back the gap to Rain and Cad. And way out front, we have the one lead rider. That's Keith Enright Jr., who have disappeared. OMG, what a day. Small but exciting event on this beautiful Sunday morning. Overcast sky here in the country of Belize. I want to say good morning again to my beautiful wife there in Florida. The Pinos there in Florida. My brother-in-law George Boyne and his wife and their son. Folks, as we make our way down the rundown, the PSA is some 40 miles an hour, and it's Ashford on the front. James Alford on the front. James Alford riding for Team Phoenix on the front as we approach Floral Park. We are heading up Floral Park shortly. Let us see if they'll catch back Rain and Cad, who is holding his foot way out in the distance. It's young Keith Enright Jr. riding for Team G-Flow, leading the race at this moment. Oh, we can see him there. He's not too far. We can see him. Let us see if they're close back the gap. We can see Keith Enright Jr. just about to cross the top of Floral Park. Alford on the front. Alford in front of this group. We can see young Rain and Cad in the green jersey just up front. Here's go Alford. Here goes Kenyon Sanford. Here comes young Aaron Pope. Here's young Aaron Pope. Aaron Pope lifting the pace, riding like Cantador. Aaron Pope lifting the pace. And there goes Alford again, lifting the pace. As soon as they see young Aaron Pope pull up, Alford lifting the pace as they close the gap to Rain and Cad. They close the gap to Rain and Cad. They are pulling him back like fish. Yes, as we about to crest the top of Floral Park, it's Alford on the front. Here goes young Aaron Pope. Aaron Pope behind the wheel of Kenyon Sanford. OMG, as they close the gap to Rain and Cad. Look at young Aaron Pope in third in this group as they close the gap to Rain and Cad. It's Alford in front, followed by Kenyon Sanford, Aaron Pope, Kyan Tench, Stefan Pelayo, and Adrian Williams. Oh, what a day here in the country of Belize as we bring you live coverage. There goes Alford again. A small gap. Aaron Pope just at the back. Digging deep. A small gap to Aaron Pope. Aaron Pope digging deep. The Warner kid digging deep as they are joined back the wheel of Rain and Cad. And just up front we can see the one lead rider, Keith Enright Jr. You can see him in the distance. There he is. He has about a 30 seconds gap. Boy, Keith the roll, Keith the whole effort. It seems that he have expanded the lead. Here comes young Aaron Pope as he tried to make it back. Young Aaron Pope on his heaviest gear. Aaron Pope trying to make it back to these 6 riders. Young Aaron Pope riding for Team Misfits as he closed back the gap. Young Aaron Pope closing back the gap. There's Adrian Williams. There's Rain and Cad. There's Stefan Pelayo. There's Kyan Tench, Kenyon Sanford, and the pace. James Alford ran for Team Phoenix as young Aaron Pope have made it back. He have made back contact. Young Aaron Pope have made back contact, folks. This kid is a wonder kid. OMG, Team Misfits. He's definitely not giving up. He's a warrior. He's a fighter. A future star in the sport of cycling, folks. This kid going a long way. He's only 14 years old. Young Aaron Pope. Remember, I had a race. I would never dare ever try to get on a bike and try to ever challenge Aaron Pope again. He would blow me to smithereens. And here goes Alford. Alford lifting the pace. Alford lifting the pace, getting attention of Kenyon Sanford, Stefan Pelayo, Rain and Cad, Kyan Tench, Adrian Williams, and young Aaron Pope. We can see the young Keith Enright getting a little bigger. So Alford continued to lay down the laws. He passed through, just about to pass through the village of Georgeville, the home of the Chavarias, of Javin Gonzalez, and all the other cyclists. Miss Jennifer not out today. Miss Jennifer is in the US affair. Once again, bringing up the people bringing live into your living room. I want to big up 4A Imports Limited. I want to big up the Tillet farm there in Frank Edwards Village. And I want to big up the Cadle and Cadle family for bringing live into your living room on this beautiful Sunday morning, folks, as we make our way through the backyard of Team G Flow. Aaron Pope back on the back of the field, and it's all Alford on the front. It's all Alford, James Alford on the front. James Alford on the front. There's GR. As we make our way through the village of Georgeville, we can see Keith Enright Jr. The gap is somewhere around about 20 seconds. They close it back a bit. And it's all Alford on the front, driving the pace. James Alford passing through his backyard. Yes, I think James Alford live here also. James Alford on the front, followed by Kenyon Stanford, Stefan Pilayo, Young Aaron Pope, Raynon Cad, Kyan Tench, and Adrian Williams. On this beautiful Sunday morning, it's all Alford on the front, not giving up. Adrian Williams asking for service. Steph Pelayo asking for service. Pope asking for service. As we make our way through the village of Georgeville, heading into Central Farm, we are fast approaching the conclusion of this race, folks. We are fast approaching the conclusion. A little rain is coming down, a little showers of blessing coming down, and it's Alfred on the front as the service crew come up to service all the riders. Everybody gets service from one vehicle. As we make our way through Central Farm, heading towards Central Farm through the village of Georgeville, still Alford on the front, followed by Kenyon, followed by young Aaron Pope, Raynon Cad, Stefan Pilayo, Kyan Tench, and Adrian Williams. Oton Olivares was in this group, but I understand he had a crash along with Kenyon Sanford. Folks, as we approach Central Farm, still Alford on the front, Alford dig deep again. We can see the lead flashing vehicle up front. We can see young Keith Enright Jr. way in the distance. Will he ride all the way to the finish? He slips up to Alford, and I believe that Kenyon will jump out of this group and try to join his teammate, or at least to come second. So he's sitting in like a hark. He's not participating in the PS line. Yes, folks, it's all Alford on the front. Still Alford on the front. Pelayo still wants some service. Sitting in third position, young Aaron Pope. Still, it's all Alford on the front. As we make our way through Central Farm, folks, on this beautiful Sunday morning. I hope you folks are having fun on this beautiful Sunday morning. I think later the guys are race. Again, Alford lift the pace as we make our way through Central Farm. We're passing through Central Farm, and Alford lift the pace again. We're fast coming to the conclusion. It's now or never. If they don't catch back young Keith Enright, he will ride all the way alone. We can see him way in the distance. We can see the flashing light. We can see him way in the distance. There's the flashing light, and it's all Alford. It's all Alford on the front. Alford. There is Keith Enright Jr. as we're making our way through the past Central Farm. We're heading towards running double meets. We are here with 7 riders. 2 riders from G Flow, 2 riders from Misfits, 1 from Cadle, 1 from Phoenix, and the other from Whatever Boys. All Alfred in front. We're fast approaching Esperanza. You can see the flashing lights way in the distance. That's where we can see young Keith Enright Jr. OMG. Seems that he will ride home all alone. The gap is, it's now or never. I don't think those guys will catch him back. Not the way he is riding. I don't think they will catch him back. I think he will ride in solo. Keith Enright Jr. attack out shortly after we reach a halfway point, and he never looked back. One rider tried to follow him. That was Oton Olivares. He passed mile 65, folks. Mile 65, and it's all James Alford riding for Team Phoenix on the front, trying to close that gap, followed by Kenyon Sanford, young Aaron Pope, Kyan Tench, Stefan Pelayo, Adrian Williams, and Renan Cadle. Way in the distance. Still Alford on the front. Still Alford on the front. He's giving his all and sitting on his wheel. Kenyon Sanford wears number 30, rides for Team G Flow. I want to say good morning to all the cycling fans tuning in on this beautiful Sunday morning. Folks, remember some races coming up in the future. We have the all-female race sponsored by Team Imanes. That's Mr. Ruben Martinez and Miss Dan from Dan Catering. Then we have the Caribbean Junior Championship coming up. I know we have a race in Corozal. I'm not getting the details on that yet. We have a race in Corozal, but it's more for club riders. Then we have the Miguel and Williams Dynasty race coming up in September. We have Mr. Cabral and team in studios to chat about that race now. Big event. I think it start Cayo, head to Benke, and then back to Belize. We got more details. Pick up yourself, Mr. Cabral, and the entire folks behind this event. Once again, big up to all you fans tuning in Belize and around the world. We know I have fans all the way in Switzerland, in the UK, Spain, Japan. Of course, the whole Caribbean always in tune. Folks, young Keith Enright Jr. have blown the whole race to smithereens. He's all alone, and it's all James Alford asking for no assistance. James Alford ran for Team Phoenix all alone, and by the way how Kenyon ride, Kenyon will attack at any moment. You should see an attack by Kenyon Sanford. Will try to go across to his teammate or at least come second. He won't participate in the chase because his rider is up front with a clear lead. Al Alfred as we make our way through Esperanza Village. There's young Aaron Pope sitting in 3rd position. Kyan Tench dancing with the saddle. There comes young Stefan Pelayo. Still Alfred getting no assistance. Al Alfred doing a human's job. So if you had to give one most aggressive prize, you'll have to give it to James Alford. This man is relentless. He's not looking back. He's not asking for help. He knows he doesn't have any help. Kudos to the young Aaron Pope at only 14 years old, riding the big boys. And way in the distance, it's a 1 lead rider. Keith Enright Jr. There's Renan Cadle at the back. There's Adrian Williams running for Whatever Boys. Stefan Pelayo, Team Misfits. Ken Tench, Team G-Floor. Aaron Pope, Team Misfits. Kenan Sanford, G-Floor. And doing a human's job on the front, it's all James Alford. But they're not closing the gap. Alford is not matching the pace of young Keith Enright Jr., who never look back. They have flown the coop. It's all the way up front. Passing through Esperanza. We're passing through Esperanza. Folks, we head up to the Tech Bell, of course, the front of the race. We pass mile 67. We head up back to the front of the race where one lead rider have blown the whole race to smithereens. The young Keith Enright Jr. riding for G-Floor have decimated the entire peloton. He's all alone. He's heading to victory. He's heading to glory. Young Keith Enright Jr. riding for Team G-Floor. OMG, the kid is looking good. Never look back. Keith Enright Jr. as we fast approach Keith Enright Jr. and the Lomalos Boulevard. What a day on this beautiful Sunday morning as we bring you live coverage of the Hector Cadle Memorial Race, still through the village of Esperanza, fast approaching the young man Keith Enright Jr. who's all alone. So he look like he can win the sheep and he'll win the overall prize. Young Keith Enright Jr. holding his fort. The man is a lion, the man is a warrior. As we approach Santa Elena, we are about to make contact and it's young Keith Enright Jr. all alone. He looked back and he realized that he have it in the books. We are entering Santa Elena and we have the one lead rider, that's Keith Enright Jr., who have blown the whole race to smithereens. He race number 5. We are here with the lead rider, Keith Enright Jr., as he makes his way. Shortly.
When my name take them up front.
Yes, Keith Enright Jr. making his way onto Lomalos Boulevard. Make the right turn. Here goes young Keith Enright Jr. Keith Enright Jr. making his way on Lomalos Boulevard. We are fast approaching. We head all the way to the vehicle has to move. The man running the vehicle. Yes, it's all Keith Enright Jr. Here are the folks out, here are the fans out, as there are the family members and supporters. Keith Enright Jr. all alone. Keith Enright Jr. heading towards the college and making way back. So he will win this prize. He will win the sheep. It's all Keith Enright Jr. riding for Team G-Floor. Keith Enright Jr. all alone. Solo today, in solo fashion. He broke away just after the halfway point and never looked back. Here he's in a TT position. Keith Enright Jr. heading towards glory, heading towards victory. We are on the Lomalos Boulevard. I want to say condolence to a good friend of mine. Used to work together at Cicero Construction. That's Ricky Dawson, and the passing of his Ricky Dawson Jr., who was murdered sometime, I think Friday or something. So condolence to that family. We used to work at Cisco Construction. He's from Moscow, so I know the whole family. Our prayers are with you and the family in this most difficult time. May the Lord bring joy to your life, knowing that He's at rest. Comfort to your life. That's the word I want to use. Comfort to your life. It's never easy losing a loved one, especially if somebody very young and vibrant. Folks, as we make our way over the Sadnasa Tongue Bridge, one rider leading the charge, and it's Keith Enright Jr. We make our way over the Tongue Bridge. We make our way to the Sacred Heart school, and we turned back to complete one of 2 laps. Keith, take the sheep, and I think we're passing Bergon already, so Keith, don't take the sheep already. I want to pick up all the sponsors. I want to have the organizers call the name of all the sponsors, call some of the name I can't pronounce, some of the house on. Some of the names when I give people nowadays, man, or make a bite the tongue. It's all Keith Enright Jr. as he make his way towards Sacred Heart College, and then he return to complete one of 2 laps. All alone, Keith Enright Jr. Giving his moment to shine, showing no sign of suffering, nice and smooth. Turn over that gear. The PS still says some 26 miles an hour as this kid make his way towards the turn and then head back to complete one of 2 laps. When he come back again, it will be the final lap. You can see the turning point in the distance. Okay, right at the prize, it gives a symmetry there. That's the symmetry. So this is where the prize. So Keith Enright Jr. capturing that prize and turning right. See if the vehicle turn right here and turn. So Keith Enright Jr. will turn right here. Why? No. You go in there now, come back up. So you can see the young Keith Enright Jr. making his way. So here comes Keith Enright Jr. Here comes Keith Enright Jr. Keith Enright Jr. all alone. Keith Enright Jr. heading back to complete one of 2 laps. Shortly we should see the rest of the peloton making their way. The young kid definitely doing his thing. I want to thank my driver again Rick, keeping me safe. I want to thank the people bringing their life into your living room, of course. The Cadle and Cad family. 4A Imports Limited. And the Tillet Farm at Frank Eddie's Village. Pick up yourself. My brother. It's a Tillet. Evan Tillet. Here comes the peloton, and it's still James Alford, being followed by Kenyon Sanford, young Aaron Pope, Kyan Tench, Stefan Pelayo, Adrian Williams, and young Renan Cad. They will make the turn and head back. So as they make the turn, here comes the riders. Still Alford on the front. Alford. We have come to us, and here goes Cadle Mando on the attack. Kenyon looking across as they pass us. All bunch up together. So we join back the riders shortly, folks. We head back to the starting, and then we head back one more lap and then conclude the race. But I can go out on a limb and said no one will catch Keith Enright Jr. He will be victorious today. He will capture the first of more to come. The Hector Cadle Memorial Race held here today. Like I said, the people said that they definitely want to have it bigger and better next year. They were just trying out a small race to support the guys. A few riders showed up. On the front we have Kyan Tench running for G Flow, followed by young Rain and Cad, number 24, riding for Team Cad. Stefan Pelayo riding for Team Misfits. James Alford finally come off the pace, riding for Team Phoenix. Kenan Stanford riding for G Flow. Young Aaron Pope riding for Team Misfits. And Adrian Williams riding for Whatever Boys. As we make our way back towards the finish on this beautiful Sunday morning. What a beautiful day it is. I want to thank my driver Rick, who drove up this morning. The weather never looked too healthy, but it's a perfect day for raining. Kind of a bit overcast, slightly drizzling, but nevertheless it's a beautiful day. In the distance we can see Hollister Baptist making his way, Hollister Baptist, and Mr. Purple just heading that way. We are back over the Santa Helena Tongue Bridge. So impressive, this young man Aaron Pope. He's right here with the big guys. Big elite riders get dropped, and this young man Aaron Pope still in the mix. Aaron Pope looking good, along with his teammate Stefan Pelayo. I want to big up Mr. Earl Gentle. Mr. Earl Gentle is a humble guy. He doesn't like the he doesn't like to be out. He get these guys going, assist them, share the knowledge, and he's getting result. He's the same Mr. Earl Gentle that started out with Irene Baki. And Irene Baki, when she moved to the next level, he helped these young kids. So big up yourself, Earl Gentle, doing a remarkable job. Big up to the Pelayo family, who are head deep into this thing to help these kids. So big up to all families who support their family. All the kids out there support from the family. We know cycling is a tough sport and expensive sport, but best these kids take part in a sport and be on the street. So big up to all the family members, supporters, everybody taking hard working dollars to assist. There is Otton Olivares just said in. He had a fall along with Kenyon, young Aaron on the back. We see when you just head in the next direction too, a small gap. We can see Cad picking up the pace, Cad picking up the pace, being joined by Kyan Tench and Stefan Pelayo. A small gap. Three riders trying to break away on this last lap. And Alford again trying to bring them back. James Alford again trying to bring them back. Alford bringing back these three riders. What a knock all the way to the finish and left me out here. Here comes Alford as he joined back the three riders. Alford have joined back the three riders in the likes of Kyan Tench, Renan Cad, and Stefan Pelayo. Here comes as he joined back. We should see Keith coming in the opposite direction in a short while. Keith will be on his final lap. And in front of this group, Kyan Tench. So we see Keith is making his way back. CC and Jones are heading in the opposite direction. Alford on the front, followed by Tench, followed by Cad, followed by Pelayo, followed by Kenyon, Pope, and Williams. These are the 7 riders. 1 rider up front will take it. We are bringing Keith in and I'll go back and join in. Folks, we are about to complete one of 2 laps. This is the main peloton. Kenyon looking around as the guy is slow. On the front we have Rain and Cad riding for Cad, Team Cad. We have Kyan Tench riding for G Flow. We have Stefan Peller riding for Team Misfits. We have James Alford riding for Team Phoenix. We have Adrian Williams riding for Whatever Boys. We have Kenyon Sanford riding for G Floor. And we have young Aaron Pope riding for Team Misfits. About to go around the roundabout here at Lomalus, where Lomalus Boulevard meets the George Price Highway. Folks, once again, big up to the Cadle and Cadle family and all who organize and sponsor this race. Want to big up the people bringing the live into your room. Of course, the Cadle. Here goes. There's an when you want to do an attack and the chain slip. Cadle was about to make an attack. You want to big up people sponsoring the live, of course. 4A Imports Limited. The Tilted Farm from Frank Edis Village. And the Cadle and Cadle family. Folks, we are on our second and final lap. We'll turn back with young Keith Enright Jr. to bring him in, and then we head back to join these guys. I'll pick up all the people give the prizes, the station prizes. We'll call their name before the race we close off to give their kudos, to keep cycling alive, to give some beautiful prize. We are here in the beautiful twin towns of San Ignacio and Santa Elena, the homes of champion. We have the great Oscar Kuros. We have the Chotos. We have Shane Vasquez and all the champions who came from this neck of the woods. I think the great Anton Hutchinson up the side. A lot of champions. Folks, as we are on the final lap, we are here with the main field. These guys are all competing for second place and beyond. 7 riders, 1 rider who rode away. Keith Enright Jr. will turn back and bring him into the finish, and then we join back these guys and bring them to the finish on this beautiful Sunday morning. Once again, bringing up my driver, Rick Castillo, taking care of me, taking care of the Zoom Zoom. As we head back, we'll see Keith in a short while, and we'll turn back with Keith and bring him to the finish. Aaron Pope, game face on. Folks, like I mentioned, I hardly could say anything because I come left my pair of eyes, left it right there at home. Keith Marlon and me, one of the eyes there, not too perfect, but it works a bit. At least I can see the riders in the distance. You can see Olivares and Jasmar Gira heading in the opposite direction to complete their first lap. These guys are on the second lap. We'll see Keith in a short while, and we'll turn back with Keith and bring him home. Crossing over the Santa Elena Tongue Bridge. Adrian Williams riding for Whatever Boys. Rain and Cad riding for Team Cad. Aaron Pope riding for Team Misfits. Kenyon Sanford riding for Team G Floor. Phoenix rider James Alford. Young Misfit rider Stefan Pelayo. And on the front it's Kyan Tench riding for Team G Floor. These guys just taking their time to see who will sprint out for those positions. So we will turn back shortly. Here comes the lead rider. So we'll turn back with Keith Enright Jr. So here comes the lead. Here comes young Keith Enright Jr. young Keith Enright Jr. about to catch up with Shane Jones. So we head to the finishing line, folks, to bring in young Keith Enright Jr. as he makes his way towards the finish. Young Keith Enright Jr., this kid, young Keith Enright Jr. giving his moment to shine. Keith Enright Jr. all alone, broke away shortly after a halfway point, never looked back. He can stroll into the finish, he can do a Sunday ride as you call it. He definitely have slowed down big time. He knows he have it in the bag. Keith Enright Jr. all alone, riding for Team G Flow. I know his mom and all the G Flow fans are very proud of this young man. You must say this man eats, sleep, everything is cycling. And he does well in school too, so big up yourself, Keith Enright Jr. As we make our way to the conclusion of the first of many to come, the Hector Cadle Memorial Race 2026. I know Mr. Hector will be very proud to see there's a race in his name. He was a sportsman, a humble man according to his family, and I know he will be proud of his family to put this race together, and we look forward to more of this event next year. Should be bigger and better, more prizes, as I was told by Miss Farah. Keith Enright Jr., no sign of panic, no sign of suffering, just making his way to the victory line to claim the first win, the first ever Hector Cadle Memorial Race. All Keith Enright Jr. A big round of applause for this young kid. Said his two teammates are in California, Devin Major and Ahmad Charrington, making us proud, winning in winning easily yesterday. Devin and Ahmad, aka War Tank, first and second. Big up the Belizeans, boys. The guys open eyes. The announcer was a former Tour de France rider who used to ride for team, where he was ride for Lance Armstrong, Frankie Andreo, and he was bigging up the Belizean rider. So big up to yourself, guys, making the nation proud, making your family proud, making the cycling family proud here in Belize. Keep up the great job, and definitely want to big up their parents who support. I know Miss Mel goes out on the limb, also Miss Debs, when they raise funds for these guys. They had a raffle, all the proceeds go towards it, and you see how it pay off. They're doing excellent. This is what we want from supporters, families. Support the young athletes, let them shine instead of being on the street committing crime. So kudos to those family and all who help with the development of these kids. Good morning. Yeah. So pat yourself on the shoulder, guys. You are doing an amazing job. And I, by the way, have races. Pick up on yourself too. The more races I have, the more races we could cover, and we can highlight all athletes in the sport of cycling. We have that as sports. We have football, we have basketball, but cycling is our thing. We have track and field. As we fast approaching the finish, it's all Keith Enright Jr. Keith Enright Jr. will be victorious. He will capture the first win for the first inaugural race, Hector Cadle Memorial Race. There's a flag waving, and Keith Enright Jr. have no sign of whether he can ride across. He will be victorious. Keith Enright Jr. victorious as he crossed the finishing line, and the fans cheer him on. So we return back and we head back, and we go join and bring in the rest of guys. So we make a turn and we head back to join the second group on the road. So we head back. And we go and join the other guys who should make their way. making our way back to join the other riders as they make their way to the finish. And I probably go out on a limb and say that Kenyon probably won't get the second place. He said he crashed earlier when we left and we went up with Kitty. He crashed with Oton Olivares. We didn't see that crash. So we head back to join and bring in the field. Here comes the field. We'll turn right here. So here comes the guys. Here comes the guys. We turn around. Here they comes. We can see them in the distance. Let us see who it be. Here comes the group of riders. They speed it up. Here comes, it's on the front. We have, who is on the front? It's Kayan Tench on the front, Kayan Tench on the front, Kayan Tench on the front, being followed by Stefan Pelayo, James Alford, Kenyon Sanford, Young Aaron Pope, Renan Cadle, and Adrian Williams. Yeah, the vehicle have to go. On the front, Kayan Tench. Step on it and step on it, step on it. They have to step on it. Go, go, go. And here goes Kenyon Stanford. 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 Oh, the vehicle get right in the way. Here goes Kenyon Stanford. Here goes Kenyon. Young Aaron Pope is right there. Here goes Kenyon Stanford. Here goes Kenyon Stanford. Here goes Kayan Tench. Here goes Kayan Tench. Here goes Kayan Tench. Kayan Tench. Kayan Tench. Kayan Tench. Kayan Tench. Stefan Pelayo. Young Aaron Pope. Young Stefan Pelayo. Young Stefan Pelayo. Aaron Pope. Stefan Pelayo. Stefan Pelayo. Stefan Pelayo. Stefan Pelayo. Team Misfits. We have Kayan Tench. We have Young Aaron Pope. Here comes Alfred. OMG. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here comes Adrian Williams. OMG, man. And here comes Kenyon. So we can almost mess up things. So we are here at the finishing line. Was there a crash just now? I say, we're gonna cut there. So here comes Cadle. Here comes Renan Cadle. I don't know if something going on, but Renan, okay, you look like on a different bike, you look like you're on a bike. Here comes Renan Cadle. I hope you guys had fun. I try to get interview with the winners of this event. You enjoyed the race? It was, well, yeah. So, okay, there's Kitty. I get an interview with Kitty. And not go too far, Stefan, not go too far. I'm here with the winner, Keith Enright Jr. I can go so because the sun right in the lens of the camera. Yeah, see us better so. So I'm here with the winner of the day, Keith Enright Jr. Keith, you rode a perfect race. You attacked just after the halfway point, just after we turned rolling quickly. You attacked, never look back. I think Oton may try to follow you. You step on the pedals and you rode solo all the way to the finishing, getting all the rest of the station prize. Keith, an excellent day. Tell them about the race.
Today I'm a really, a really humid race, and the breeze I'm really down today. So going, we never really planned for do anything. We just say we are chill going because I know the headwind strong. Now nobody don't really want to run in our headwind like that. So coming back, we like a plan. We are war, and I see that how the guys never kind of tired because everybody try war for the station presently. So I just try my colleague move, and I see the guy Oton me go up at the front. I say, well, I just come to him with straight pass, and I not the girl league up. Never really go to all kind of save myself. to the for the last 10 miles of the course. Cause the last 10 miles are the more hilly part. So yeah, I select the gap open up and I just come in by myself. So I also first of all, I big up my main sponsor, Cycling G Flow. All like people that support me, Illumina, my mom, everybody, Mr. Alton, everybody that support me. Yes, sir.
Folks, they heard from the winner, Keith Enright Jr. Make a move across to young Aaron Pope and look for Stefan Pelayo, who finished in second. Oops. Yeah. So I'm here with young Aaron. Turns out because the light. Aaron, on the live I was talking about you, how aggressive you are. You're not afraid to get in the war. You actually get on the PS. You actually bring back awesome ride at only 14 years old. I see you, doing great things in cycling. I call you a champ. Aaron, awesome race today. Tell the folks, I think you come at about 4th position or 5th position, somewhere around there. Aaron.
Afternoon, Mr. Ronis. Today I'm a nice race. We come out with a plan for us. Make sure nothing no go. And we try do good in at the sprint. Unfortunately, one rider went down the road and we couldn't bring him back. So we said we had to settle for the sprint. And coming to the sprint, a vehicle came out and slowed down right in front of us, and a guy jumped behind it, and when he jumped behind it, he kind of got a gap. And as he slowed down, his teammate came over the top. But I had already started my sprint and then stopped. So I couldn't get back up to speed with the two guys, right? Fortunately, my teammate Stefan came around in the last moment, and I tried to hold on for the 4th, but didn't have the rest of legs to finish it because it was a long sprint. So I settled for the 5th. All in all, it was a good race. I want to big up Mr. Cecil, Mr. Lewin, Atlantic Insurance, Mr. Earl Gentle Rojo, we push me for ride hard and push me for train every day. Well, big up our service crew, the Nicholson family and the Chota family. I also want to big up you, Mr. Donis. I always fix your bike for we for free anytime we need it. Thanks.
Thank you, Aaron. Awesome ride. Now I got to talk to his teammate, young Stefan Pelayo. Stefan rode magnificent today. He closed a lot of gap and still managed 2nd place. Stefan, congratulations, 2nd place. You rode big, my brother. You did awesome. You chased a lot of the break and still managed the 2nd place at the finishing. Talk to your fans, man.
Afternoon, morning, everybody. Morning, study, morning, fans. First, also, I thank God for coming out here. Have a safe race. Yesterday, me rainy bad. I'm not sure if me a call, but still managed to call down here this morning. Me, Aaron, and Johan. We say we just going to this race with one plan, podium like always. Our team always try for podium, and we try our best. Race me hard, Mr. D, not lie to you. A lot of attacks made it happen. I made it follow, my partner made it follow. And my teammate, get drops, and me and Aaron at the end. Tell Aaron just have to stay close to each other. I watch everybody where they in the break. I'm Mr. D, honestly, I don't know how I do it, because I catch comp, but I managed to get the 2nd. So I big up me, my parents, my auntie, everybody, my family will watch, my fans, supporters. Mr. Earl Gentle, my coach, my 2 teammates, John Choto, Aaron Pope. Atlantic Insurance, you earlier, Mr. Willie, Mr. Cecil, Mr. Marlon Castillo, big up you. Everybody else, I don't know if I miss anybody, but everybody else, study. Thanks.
Yes, folks, there you have it from Stefan Pelayo. Here comes Oton Oliveira coming to finish his ride. There's Irene Baki, the only female, and here comes Oton Oliveira passing the finishing line. I get a few words with James Alford. I look for James Alford, and I say James Alford, so I got a word with yeah. Here with Kenyon. Kenyon. I go this way because it's sunlight. Not going to work here now. I get on. Kenyon, I say I can Lima, you might win this race, but as you rode as a team and when your teammate attack out and from that gap, you say, well, I guess enough to chase him. And Keith never looked back. He rode all the way to the finish. As a matter of fact, I understand you were involved in an accident with or crash with Oton Olivares, but awesome ride today shows that you are a team player.
Good day, Mr. D. Good race today. The guys been mark my wheel right. So when Keith gone pretty easy, and by the end I be tell Kayan that how all and they mark me. So when I gone and he come to be, they wish that the man get second, but the man end up get third. But yeah, good race overall. Yeah, I be end up tumble long, but I chase back. No excuses. But yeah, I want to thank God for the hotel. Thank the fans. Thanks to my family for support me. Thanks to Mr. G. Yeah, bless up Mr. D. Good day.
Kayan Tench, you know, true domestic indeed, Kayan. I see you chased on everything. You're on the front. You did your job all the way to the finishing and still had an awesome performance at the end. You're just in the sport just over here and change, and definitely I must give kudos to you. You rode like a true champion.
Man, everybody, man, to the fans, I Mr. D. Today me a good race, you know. I know me and my teammates, they come with a plan how we are clean up all the station press for a pan, follow my loose to pan our back, you know. So yeah, we did that, and then Keith end up going for a Kamalote, so for then he run, and then me I stand for the city, no. Man end up had a fall, but nonetheless, the man catch back. After that, Mr. Donis, we settle fair, you know, second or third. So I say I'm a lead over here, but he tell me make I ride the front. So I like, cool, I ride the front of everything. So on the second lap, I steady up on the front, and then I see he attack our gun. So I like, why you gone so early? Then I say everybody follow here. Then I counter that, I call wrong here. So I get a gap. Me and Stefan get a gap, but Stefan, I end up the cramp up. Stefan end up the circle me, you know, so I settled for third or everything. But nonetheless, I ride a decent race, Mr. Donis. Yeah, so I big up my mom, my pa, my brother, my big sister, Mr. Glenn, and the whole G4 family, you know. I big up you too, Mr. Donis. Thanks.
You can try to get an interview with Irene Baki and, of course, James Alford, who rode magnificent today. James Alford hold his fourth. We're heading on the 10th and give away on the ceremony and give away the prizes. Yes, man. So I have a few words with James Alford, who rode magnificent today. James Alford, why? If they may give a most aggressive or when you definitely give it a prize, because you had no help, you hold your foot whenever anybody go, you were on your own, you did most of the chasing. I think for the fast few miles you were all alone chasing, and you know, as soon as guys attack, you come back again from the front. But great job today, all on your own.
Yeah, Mr. Doris, good day everyone. It was a very nice, excited race, you know. I'm glad I managed to get a fourth place. We had some nice, strong riders out there. There's youths, you know, they just need to keep it up, and eventually they're going to be, hopefully, join a pro team, you know. Nice race today. Thanks to everyone to come out and support the person who organized the race. Mr. Donis, thanks for everything.
Thank you, James Alford. Like I said, folks, James rode fantastic today. He didn't hold back. He gave his all, and that is the ride of a champion. So I'm making my way over to the to the podium and get a few words. But I can just start to Irene Baki quick. Irene, I can just say a few words real quick. Irene Baki came out and landed by the guys. Great ride, Irene. Glad to see you back on the bike.
Morning, everybody. Today I had a good race. I'm the only female who participated in today's race, which I kind of hoped them had more females, but you know it's okay. Yeah, today I'm really hot. They had a moment Alton to give me water, and I told her no, I go. And really well after I start regretting not to take the water because it's really hot. But thankfully, it kind of rained a bit, so it kind of cooled me off. But then right back again, sun. But thanks to the person who hosted this race today, and I also want to pick up the Williams family and you, Mr. Dones, Rojo, my family, and yeah, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, short and sweet, Irene. So I make my way to the tent, and the prize giving ceremonies will take place. Where Irene and they? Okay, all right. So I make my way. Oh, there's Adrian. Adrian, I mean, all right, so Adrian, great ride today. When I see that group again, I said that's it. When I look at you come out of nowhere, you and Mr. Purple come out of nowhere. But what was beautiful ride today. You know, I had fun. I know you guys had fun. But don't take lick though.
Yes, the always one licking when it comes to the hills race. No, at the end of the day, all fun and games. The punish way where I make the big mistake, I gone for the station prize at Belmo Panda the wrong about. And I really commit to it, and when the group catch me, they blow past me and I get let go. And thankfully, two of my teammates, they back there with me, whether my Purple and Mr. Shane Jones. And three of we just start work hard together, and me and Purple get back to the group thankfully, and I got a chance to recover because the guys made the ride up front, so I get a little chance to recover and finish with the group now. But overall, I mean, a good race. Thanks to everybody who come and support. Thanks to the sponsors of the race. Big up on yourself. I mean, a nice race. Big up for we sponsors. I want to big up my teammates, Purple, Shane Jones, the two juniors were line up to Cadle and Caleb. Big up on yourself, Mr. Brown. I mean, a good day out, and thank God for everything that nobody get hurt from it. I think they had a spill too. Hope everybody come out. All right, that good for here that everybody come out healthy out of the race. And thanks to you too, Mr. D. Once again, thank you for coming away from the city for bring the race to the loved ones and everyone. Hey.
Yes, Adrian, now I want some special talk to this gentleman, Purple. So Adrian gave me the story, right? And I find it very touching. I mean, when I hear the story, then I understand why you call yourself in Purple, and he explained me in details. And you know something, I bow down to you for the love you still carry on for your dear departed sister. As I was told that she passed away violently, you know, but I just want you to say a few words on behalf of your family and your sister, and how I know she'll be proud of you.
First and foremost, overall. Talking about story about my sister, it was a very touching and hurtful at this very moment. Still, it's very touching. But man, all I can say is that whilst we were growing up, my parents used to always take us to the cross country and see, you know, the races and things like that. And she used to always tell me, I quite remember, she used to always tell me, Jam, the day you participate in the cross country or whatever race, I'll be your biggest supporter. But sad to say that she's not here with me. And on 2019, my mom passed away as well. So it's just me and my dad, right? And my family, my 3 kids. But yeah, talking about the race me really hard in a way. I got blown when I tried to catch the crowd when coming back from the runabout, heading back here. If you notice that me and Adrian, we tried to stick on, and I did manage to catch the crowd, but when they did an attack right on top of before reaching the S curve, man, I couldn't hold on. But yeah, thank God for everything, and we came out here to do what we love. We came as one, and we're going back home as one. Thank you, Mr. D. To you too as well. You came away from Belize to bringing the life to our loved ones in our living room. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Martinez, aka Purple. And so that story is very touching. So I make my way to the podium where the prize will be given out. So I want to pick up the family. Yeah. Boy, yeah, wait, when you got the book, boy, we have all the sponsors, so let's call it out. So we are.
I could get the name of the first.
All right, yeah.
All cyclists, please report to the tent. Gentlemen, all cyclists, could you kindly report to the tent for prize presentation?
Surprise presentation.
Gentlemen,
So
all
this
want the
is
prizes or not?
this is the wife of the late great Hector Cadle. This race was held in his memory. So prize will be given out shortly. So fifth place. Fifth place, Aaron Pope. Misfits. Like it right there, right there, get the prize? Yeah. All right, okay. Fifth place. So Aaron Pope. Huh? Well, my face day. Oh, no, wait, okay, all right, okay. All right, so Aaron Pope getting his fifth place prize. So I get a medal. So Aaron Pope receiving his prize, his medal. The next puck. And you get the James fourth place, James Alford. So Aaron riding for Team Misfit, James Alford riding for Team Phoenix. Who rode very aggressive today, James Alford. So James Alford picking up his fourth place prize, his medal. The next puck, bars and gels. Third place, Kyan Tench. Kyan Tench riding for Team G Flow. Kyan Tench, another young man who rode fantastic. He pays a lot for his team. Getting his prize, his medal, and a pack with bars and gels. Second place, Stefan Pelayo. Stefan Pelayo, riding for Team Misfits. Stefan Pelayo rode fantastic today. Did other work also and rode fantastic. So Stefan picking up his prize, getting his medal. First place winner go to Right. Keith Enright Jr. riding for Team G Flow. Keith Enright Jr. first in the open race. Keith Enright Jr. getting a hug from the wife of Mr. Hector. Yeah. So the wife of Mr. Hector, Cadle. And then what, granddaughter to get the prize? Or granddaughter to get the prize? Granddaughter to get the prize. Okay. Granddaughters, okay, all right. So the entire family is out here. So big up the Cadle and the Cad family. Masters A, Adrian Williams, riding for Whatever Boys.
Adrian Williams.
C Masters. Orlando Cad. Irene Baki. Irene Baki win all the prizes. Irene getting home rich. So Irene going home rich. Representing Legions of Los Angeles. Irene Baki get more prizes. And a trophy. So Irene Baki picking up a handful of prizes. Station prizes, Kenyon, Stanford. Kenyon, Stanford, riding for Team G Flow, won 3 station prizes. Yeah. Kenyon and Stanford picking up all 3 station prizes. You have to carry me a Saritas and buy me a ice cream, Kenyon, because I make a shout out. Yes, Mr. L. Jenkins. I need some more Ricola, but Rick gone with me Ricola. Oh yeah, I see the family they give more. So much the family give more gels and bars and they give them start the race and they give them after the race.
The last 5 station prize were won by Keith Enright Jr.
Keith Enright Jr. take up all the rest of station prizes. So G Flow got home rich today. Oh yes, the man winning sheep too. Why? Keith won all the rest of 5 station prizes given out today. Want to big up the family, the Cadle and Cad family for having this beautiful race. All the family members show up, the daughter, the grandmother, all the grandkids, the daughters, they come out, come support the race, help with the organization. But Kitty, you're full. Kitty, you can't carry all any money there. Oh yes, you get first trophy, say first place trophy too. So Keith Enright Jr. get the first place trophy. He hand full.
All right. Shane Jones. Shane Jones.
You over there, Rico?
Just Marcad.
Just mark. Look, all the guys are still getting a medal for their participation. Renan Cad. Shaquille Guerra. Isadoro. So everybody get a medal. Yes, Hollister Baptist. Giovanni Choto.
Jamil Martinez. Jamie Brown.
Jamie Brown. You see? So all kind of people and they give away all the watching. They give away, they say that, then I have to go, so they give away all the rest of the bars and gels. It's a purple. Oton Oliveira. Ortega. The granddaughter's giving away Johan Choto. Everybody down winner. Everybody down winner.
Sean.
I want to thank each and everyone who tuned in today, folks. For the first of many, like the people that said they did made a little mistake, but they want to correct that. So let's show the love and then the giveaway stuff. Orlando Cad. Trishan. Where is Trishan?
When I book back in and focus me, and he never did it.
Mr. Cad getting his master's prize. What? You really can get more? You got more money for collect? You're in the back.
We want to take this time to thank everyone who participated in our race. Hopefully next year we can do it bigger and better, even better. And we have boils over this side, we have drinks over this side for the riders, for everybody. Please come.
But yeah, free food.
So get one.
You have a list of the sponsors you can call out? Give them a, yeah. So we have to give respect to all the sponsors who made this possible. So without the sponsors, the race is not possible. So I have to big up the sponsors. You are the band.
Four buys, that's okay. Here. All right, guys. So we want to say a special thank you so much to everybody who supported the race, who came out, who donated, and from home and abroad. We would like to shout out some of our sponsors and our donors. I know Mr. Ordonez said a couple names, but let's just kind of go through it again. Tara Shield, Amparo Logan, Cecily Herrera, Lourdes Turney, Noemi Manzanero, Gina Cadle, Stacy, Rhonda Casey, Donna, Angela, Syra Manzaneros, and then we'll go to Sandra and Eaton Godoy. They donated the sheep. Mr. Gerald Witt for one of our station prizes of $200. Mr. Caesar, Champion Sewer and Drain Plumbing Company. Thank you so much for your generous donation. For the $250 in Mount Hope. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate that. A roundabout by Honorable Oscar Mira, or Honorable Alex Balona, Aaron Mai, Paps Restaurant, Larry's Haircut. We didn't give that out, but we're going to give it out to some of our young guys that came out to support the race. Mr. Daniel Silva, Ainley Godoy Jr., Hector Cadle, my brother, my oldest brother, all the way out of New York. My youngest brother, Hector Cadle Jr., too. Zimran and Anita Cadle out of Arizona, thank you so much. Cherry and Carl McCarthy. Let's see if we forgot anybody. Hezron and family out of Stan Creek, Mango Creek. Of course, Mr. Ordonez, thank you so much. Without you, this live could not be possible. I know it was a last minute thing, but you did it. You came out. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate you. If I forgot anybody, please forgive me. Oh, yes, Honorable Oscar Mira. Oh, and our cousin Keith, of course. Thank you, cuz you did a great job. Farah Cadle, Farah and I came a long way on this. It was quickly planned, and man, the support we got, the amazing people, the boys that came out to ride, they did a great job. I'm happy that it was safe. And we have food and drinks for the guys, so thank you so much again for everybody, even the ones, the fans watching on the live, thank you so much. You guys are truly amazing as well. And hopefully, let's see next year, bigger and better things. Thank you guys. We're gonna include everybody hopefully again next time, and thank you guys so much.
Folks, you hear that? So next year, everybody will be included. You want to say something, no, Keith? Say what you want to say. But folks, we definitely want to thank the family, the Cadle family, for showcase the grandfather, father Hector Cadle, for this amazing memorial race. The family came out, food still out here, drinks out here. They gave out so many stuff to all the riders, for all the riders who came out. Thank you very much for the people sponsoring the live. I want to big up the Cadle family, Cadle and Cad family, of course. I want to big up for A Imports Limited. You can get your chalk tires and so, contact them. And of course, the Tillit farm there at Frank Edis Village. Big up yourself, Mr. Ivan Tillit. You guys made it possible. And like I said, to the family and all the friends who tune in today, I want to thank my family who always give me the time. Taking time out of a beautiful weekend. The Azul Turns crew and everyone who made it possible. Last but not least, my beautiful wife, who is my rock. With that said, folks, we are out. Have a blessed Sunday. Enjoy the rest of the Sunday. With that said, we are out.